So even after every flush, you know your bathroom smells amazing.
We're gonna be so late for the wedding. How are you so freshified right now?
I don't sweat it. Secret Clinical gives me 3 times protectification, so I always stay fresher under pressure.
Oh my Oz, that scent. Is it magic?
Weeknights at 10:30 and 11 on Fox 68.
Are you the victim of a scam? Go to judgejudy.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
When someone invests in your business $5,000, what you do is you sign an agreement in exchange for 25% of the next 10 races. I'm giving you $5,000, then you have a contract. Otherwise, you're just reneged on a loan. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000. We're finished.
Excuse me, they step out. Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
It was a long process, promises not kept to return the loan.
Things kind of got twisted there real quick, and this is where we ended up.
You know, I got fed up with that.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people?
Happy about it, but
How the hell's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great fucking day today. We got trucks from Talladega. And not only that, we have Jaden's apology. It's going to be happening today on the stream. If you guys aren't aware, last night, Jaden wanted to play NASCAR 25 with me, and I said that we would be able to play as long as the NLCS game was over by like around 10:15. He said, I'll make sure it's over by then. As soon as the Dodgers put up a few more runs to take the lead over the Brewers, Jackson Chourio got injured. And obviously, you know, that has to be Jaden in his powers. Jaden intentionally injured Jackson Chourio in attempts to, speed up the game, make it to where the Brewers wouldn't come back. And that way, you know, there wouldn't be a bottom of the ninth. So we are having Jaden's apology here live on the stream. Jaden, take it away.
Any condition and any price range all over the area. Sell your house as is for cash.
Jaden?
No repairs, no fees, no commissions, and no hassle. If you're even thinking of selling your house, call us today for a free cash offer. Call 315-300-SOLD. That's 315-300-7653.
I'm Lonnie, and I am an actual client.
Jaden intentionally injured a man just so he wouldn't. He did nothing wrong. Okay, well, he's a sociopath. It shows no remorse. Shows no fucking remorse either. That's insane, Jaden. You're gonna. That's a good. He's a good man. You know.
You know, we were so happy with Carolina Law. We had no stress, no anxieties.
Jaden wanted us to be able to play NASCAR 25, so he made sure that the game would be over by not letting the Brewers have a comeback and there not being a bottom of the ninth inning. You know? And no, not really, Jaden, because, yeah, the injury did itself, like, he didn't have to get really helped off the field. He came off the field himself, but they were looking at him for, like, maybe 2 minutes or so. But, you know, a bottom half of the ninth inning would take way longer than that. So, you know, it's like you were sacrificing a few minutes here to save a bunch of minutes down the line.
2.6 miles of pure speed.
Like, if there was a bottom of the ninth inning, that would have probably taken at least 5 or 6 minutes. And if we went to extra innings, it would have taken a lot longer, you know?
With chaos and calamity lurking on every inch of this track, avoid the big one and keep your nose clean. You just might be fighting for a championship. It's Craftsman Truck Series from Talladega Superspeedway, live on Fox.
We welcome you to the biggest, the baddest, and one of the most unpredictable racetracks in all of NASCAR. You add in the drama of the playoffs, and we have a recipe for a thriller of a race today. This is Talladega. There's only one driver.
Jaden, you want to apologize?
He is locked into the championship. That, of course, is Corey Heim on top of the board. How about Tyler Ankrum. Raja Karuth above the cut line after good showings at the Roval, but the guys below it, Lane Riggs, Ty Majeski.
Yo, Sam, how we doing? We're doing good.
And the bad luck continued for Lane Riggs. Earlier today was breaking news. They had an unapproved adjustment. NASCAR said they cannot qualify. He will start in the back of the pack. For more on that, let's hear from Lane. Here's Caitlin Vinci.
Okay, you didn't hear what Jaden did? All right, so Jaden last night wanted to play NASCAR 25 with me. I said that we would play NASCAR 25 as long as, the Dodgers and Brewers game was over by around, 10:15-ish, around that time. Jaden said he'll make sure that will happen. He's like, I'll make sure it's over by then. So obviously he's using magical powers, and he's admitting to it. So then the Dodgers went up by a few runs. And then Jackson Chourio, one of the Brewers' best players, got injured. So obviously Jaden injured him because he didn't want the Brewers to make a comeback and tie up the game. And also, if the Dodgers are ahead, there's no bottom of the ninth inning. So he wanted to ensure that the game was sped up. So he used his magical powers to injure Jackson Chourio, who is a really good guy, a really good player. And yeah, so it's a real shame that Jaden did that. Really kind of monstrous.
Race fans, please rise as you are able. Remove your hats and veterans render a hand salute as the Junior ROTC of Southern Prep Academy and Cross Keys High School Color Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation from Motor Racing Outreach, President and Senior Chaplain Billy Molden.
Heavenly Father, as we rise up, Lord, to pray, we just want to recognize your presence in our life. Father, the faith, hope, and love that you have for all of us. Lord, we just pray for these drivers, teams, officials today, Lord. We ask you to watch over everybody. Give everybody a safe day of racing, Lord. And for all the fans that are here in attendance, Lord, a great time and great memories. Father, as we recognize our nation, Lord, we also want to remember those both at home and abroad that are defending our freedom. Lord, be with them. Keep them safe. Father, may your peace and your presence surround us all. It's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome the Hartselle High School Choir.
America! We love America. Jaden ghosted us. It's like, we'll say, Jaden says, like, I have no proof that he did it. And yeah, I have no physical proof. But it's one of those things, and it's not, like, I'm not trying to prosecute Jaden. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to send him to court or anything. I just know what he's done. It's like Phil Collins on the air tonight, Like, where, like, he knows that guy killed the other guy. But, Like, he has no proof of it, but, like, it's a burden to him to have to know that. And then he meets the guy at his show, and it's like, you know, it's a burden to that guy to know that Phil knows about the murder. Like, it's kind of like that. Like, I know that Jaden did it, and I have to now bear that burden of knowing that Jaden did it, and Jaden has to bear the burden of knowing that I know that he did it. If that makes any sense.
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
It's like a deep down, I know. Like, I know he did it.
They're so expensive these days. Here he goes.
Oasis Breeze and Inspire.
Did you hear that one? Yeah.
We can look at some investment options.
Ace Frehley, yeah, he died. Me and my dad were listening to Kiss on the way to work this morning.
People had it figured. We got it wrong, and we're fixing it. Yes, I hit it, and it's saying, I'm back. You want more? Buckle up. Rams coming back to NASCAR. Let's go, baby. We're back at America's Motorsport. The Hemi's back. We ain't going anywhere. La playa is Spanish for the beach.
Hello, Camden. How's it going? I know what you're about to ask. When the hell am I going to edit the video and post it? Tomorrow I'm going to edit it, and it'll be up by Monday. As long as Talladega doesn't get postponed till Monday, it'll be up on Monday. I know, I suck, and I've procrastinated, but I'm also, like, I'm a busy man, dude. Yeah, the New Hampshire video will be up on Monday, as long as the Talladega race doesn't get postponed.
Fun weekends of the year, the camping, the infield, the entertainment, and today, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck
Yeah, no, I
Series.
suck. I really do.
Who should we watch for? Well, there's no denying Corey Heim is as hot
Yeah.
as it gets when it comes to the Truck Series. Won 6 of the last 8, of course, 10 on the season. How about Lane Riggs, a 3-time winner, but not a great showing at the last race? They'll start from their rear today. And Ty Majeski.
Anyway, race breakdown for today. Let's get that going.
We're so happy that you're joining us on this afternoon. This is Talladega, and I am Jamie Little, joined by Michael Waltrip, and a 6-time winner here in the Cup Series, Mr. Brad Keselowski. Brad, we're so happy that you're with us. Of course, you're racing this weekend, so it's nice of you to take time out. But you know better than anybody.
Anyway,
what it's like to
yeah, the race breakdown for today. Green flag is at 4:23. That's in about 14 minutes here. 3:23 local time in Alabama. Stage 1 is 20 laps. Stage 2 is also 20 laps, so that'll be lap 40. And then the final stage is 45 laps. It is a 85-lap race around a 2.66-mile racetrack. So that comes out to 226.1 miles. This race used to be a 94-lap race, but then last year they shortened the race to 85 laps. Don't really know why they did that, but they did. Sunset time is 6:08 p.m. Central Time, so 7:08 our time. So I don't know if that's the official like sunset time that NASCAR gave, or if that's just what we are assuming. But that gives this race 3 hours to get in. I think we could definitely do that.
There's a couple other things that Corey could accomplish. He only is 2 top 5s away from the most top 5s ever in a season, and then the lap sled. Just incredible how much time he spent out front. He can set both of these records this as we close out this season.
You excited about Kyle's new crew chief? I am. I am very much behind Jim Pullman. I think it's going to be a good thing. I mean, obviously, I don't know if it's going to fix everything. I don't, It seems like the RCR dysfunction is not something that can just be solved by one personnel change, but I think it'll certainly help. I think Jim Pullman is an amazing crew chief and an experienced crew chief, a champion. So yeah, I'm excited.
And they're all keeping an eye on him. They want to see what this kid can do under the pressure of the NASCAR playoffs, and he's winning. He's doing everything he needs to do.
Can we have me riding the Dente? Yeah, I'll ride the Dente.
Corey Heim is done. He's got a big test in front of him again here today. I can't wait to see what he does.
33% chance of rain on Sunday. My weather channel said that it's like it will rain on Sunday, but it's gonna rain in the morning, is what I've seen.
For the command to fire engines.
Let's get them engines fired.
Talladega Superspeedway. Give a big NASCAR welcome to the Senior Director of Hospitality and RV Operations for Love's RV Stop, Jim Wheeler. He is here today to say the most famous words in motorsports. Take it away, Jim.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines are fired. Sunday. Yeah, it says it's going to rain up until 11 a.m. Or actually will clear up around 11 a.m. So there'll be morning rain. But we should be good for the race. I'm just saying in the event that it does, you know.
226 miles of action from Talladega on Fox. Stay with us.
When Ram killed the Hemi V8, people had opinions. We got it wrong, and we're fixing it. You hear that? That's our Hemi, and it's saying, I'm back.
But yeah, my win pick today to win the race is Daniel Hemrick. I have him winning. He starts in 17th, so it's not going to be the easiest task for him to get it done, but I think Daniel Hemrick will win today. And then I have Rajah Caruth here because I don't have a favorite driver in trucks, but I guess if I had to pick, it would be Rajah. And plus, I just need to be able to fill this space, so I always just pick Rajah.
You build, builds you.
The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor tracks your glucose in real time. And over time, it can help lower your A1C.
It will be Brexton Busch soon.
Learn more and try for free at freestylelibre.us.
Dad, I'm a genius. I figured out how to make us penguins fly.
That's going to be tricky without wings.
Exactly. That's why I've got Red Bull. It gives you wings. All we have to do is drink it.
Yeah, I do think Corey Heim loses today. I don't think he'll win. I think he'll get caught up in a wreck.
But why? Why? It's 40 degrees below. Do you think we're standing here for fun? Red Bull gives you wings. But only if you drink it. Aww.
Big dinner box, 8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Big dinner box, 8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Everybody wins. Get what you want, get what you need with a big dinner box. Only from the heart.
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Drivers hoping to keep their championship hopes alive, led by Corey Heim. Let's take a look now at the Love's RV Stop. 225 starting grid. Gio Ruggiero, the 19-year-old, captured his second career pole. Starting outside is Ty Majeski.
Yeah, a lot of eyes going to be on Ty. Big win in Winchester just a few weeks ago at the big late model race. Just behind him, Corey Heim, Matt Crafton roll.
We'll take a look at the rest of the starting grid. Let's dial up the man who won this race a year ago, Mr. Grant Enfinger. Go for it, Brad.
Grant, this is Brad Keselowski up in the booth. You got a copy?
You're going with Lane Riggs?
I got you, Brad. Sounds great. Looking forward to seeing you race here today. Last time
Lane Riggs starts in the way back, though. So, he has to come all the way back.
We're looking at you now just 4 points below the cutoff line and wondering, can you do it again? What's it going to take to win for Grant today?
Man, I think, Brad, just making no mistakes on my end or limiting my mistakes anyway is a big part of it. Just trying to control what I can control. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that's out of our hands here at Speedway Racing, but there's a lot that's in our hands. So do the best we can.
Didn't mean to delete the comment.
You're one of those guys. I'm like you, Brad. I love coming to these places. We're trying to do.
He's coming in the back? What the fuck, Jaden?
Well, we can't wait to watch it, Grant. You got a great mentality. Good luck today.
The local man, starting 15th.
Fair Hope, Alabama, that man's
Yeah, hope is a strategy. That's what we said earlier. So Michael, what do you say we dial up Parker Kligerman? He'll start in the back of the field as well, and he knows how to get around this place.
I mean, this race is supposed to start at 4:23. Are they actually going to run like 6 minutes of pace laps?
So curious to hear. They had great speed earlier, Michael. He had a problem with steering, had to drop to the rear.
Let's see if we can hunt Grant, or excuse me, Parker up. Parker Kligerman, Michael Waltrip, Brad Keselowski, and the Fox team. Do you copy? Pickers. He's got pickers on the side of his truck, but I don't think he's picking up Michael Waltrip. Let's try again. Parker Kligerman, Michael Waltrip, and the Fox team. Do you copy?
Yeah, Michael, you're on the wrong channel. We use channel 2.
Well, darn.
Norm Benning top 20, and Jack Wood is going to flip.
Craftsman, Pickers, truck.
I think the exact opposite. I think Jack Wood's going to get a top 20, and Norm Benning is going to flip.
All right, Parker, it's Waltrip. Do you copy? I'm trying to get a hold of you, buddy.
There we go.
Well, you're a winner. You've won here before in a truck. Heck, you've won a couple times this year. I can't find it in the record books, though. Tell me about your day today and what it's going to take to go to victory.
This race is on the Big Fox too, so.
Thanks for reminding me, bud. You know, I think it's like any other Super Speedway race. We've got to find ourselves up front at some point. Got a little work to do there, but you know, we usually have good speed.
Bold to think Norm Benning can go fast enough to flip. Bold to think Norm Benning can go fast enough to get a top 20. Is Pickers a vodka? I don't know. I have Smirnoff. That's a vodka. Why is it condensated so much? Jesus Christ.
It's going to be a wild day. I'm really going to be fun to watch you drive along. Hope your steering's better and you go get them today.
What's up, Lucas? Oh, Camden. Look, I still got the ball. Still got the ball with all the signatures.
Sometimes it's fun in the race car, too, but mostly it's very stressful. This is, from a driver's perspective, the most stressful race of the year. Cars, trucks, all over the racetrack. Always action, always looking for that right move, and you got to strike when it's there. If you're too late, it could cause a big crash.
Let's get some stories to watch and say hello to Mr. Todd Bodine.
It's a prized possession.
Caitlin Vinci. Hello, Caitlin.
Well, hello, Jamie. I had a chance to talk with playoff contender Tyler Ankrum, one of the teams that is currently above the cut line. But Tyler told me in all the years he's been racing in the truck series, he said, I don't think I've ever seen the points back.
See, I'm hesitant to say I think Denny finally wins, but I do. I really do.
As many stage points as possible. But he said, as far as this organization as a whole, he said we have a sound strategy in place.
But I thought that last year,
the
too.
Chevrolets work together better than some of the other manufacturers in the field. So he feels very confident about what they're working with today. He's starting 8th. Be looking to work with teammates and move forward quickly.
Thank you, Caitlin. You know, Ty Majeski, he grew up short track racing in the Midwest. He's had 3 races here at Talladega, and he's had 3
probably.
crashes. But despite that fact, he still says he enjoys this discipline, something different than what he grew up with. And today, he started 2nd, outside pole. The whole thing today is stage points, stage points, stage points. We're going to hear that from all the playoff drivers. But Joe Scheer Jr., he truly believes that he's got a truck that Ty can go out there and win this race today. Jamie?
Thank you, Todd. Well, Corey Heim starting back in 3rd. Let's listen to his radio.
I just tried to switch on my driver's switch and it just broke. Barely even touched it. For your best? Yeah.
Oh, that's no fun. I've had that before. So what the drivers wear is a cool suit, and you see them rolling down pit road to check their pit speeds. But the purpose of that cool suit is to keep them from getting too hot in these race cars, or race trucks as it is today. And when they don't work, it has a net negative effect. It gets even hotter in that race truck. he's about to have a hot 2 hours.
And you know, focus is.
Wait, was that Raja? This cool suit broke. That
I
sucks.
ran marathons because I wanted to prove to the world they might outrun me, but they weren't going to outlast me. And that mental toughness, that attitude is what you have to have for reasons just like we're hearing with Corey Heim right now. He knows it's going to be extra hot today, but I guarantee you, with the outside air temperature of 84 degrees, it'll be well over 120 inside of that truck.
That's gotta
He's
suck.
gonna have his work cut out for him, but I guarantee you he's up to the task.
Especially in the draft, Michael, to your point, that's when you're following the air and how it's been cut by the vehicles around you, and you're not getting any fresh one. If I'm him, I want to get the lead. I want to get some air inside that truck today. He might be a little more aggressive for that reason.
Corey has his sights set on his teammate just ahead of him.
Honestly, if it's not that, it's pretty shitty. Like if, well, I mean, I guess the Cup Championship's still kind of up in the air, but like if it's not Zilich and it's not Heim, then I mean, there's nothing you can really say.
Yeah, and Gio, we saw him at Daytona with that great finish there, finished second. He wants one more spot here today.
Yes, he does. Well, Michael, let's take a look at our Craftsman track description.
Well, first of all, it ought to start with just wow. Look at the massive size of this racetrack. 2.66 miles in length. The turns make 33 degrees. The front straightaway, 16 and a half. The back's pretty flat down through there. But these trucks will make the wow factor go out the roof today. They're going to be 3 wide at times, maybe even 4 wide, Brad. There's no telling what we're going to see as this race unfolds.
Yeah, big track, Talladega. And you know what I always tell people is if you're fans of other sport, maybe been to a football game, think of a football stadium and then put about 5 of them inside of it. That's how big Talladega is. And that size is what makes these trucks get up to such big speeds and opens them up for a lot of drafting.
Let's listen to Kate Honeycutt's radio.
I think today is definitely going to be the key word of survival for sure. I'll just listen to you, Chris. Whatever you tell me to do, I'll do. Whatever fits our situation the best at the end of the day, that's what we got to do. So.
It's Caden Honeycutt just 4 points out. He's in the 8th position. It's survival, Michael. They're all thinking that, except for Corey Heim, of course.
And Brad, you know this. He's talking to Chris Lambert, his spotter, and what he's saying to Chris is, I'll do what you say. You need that extra set of eyes because things are so tight out on this racetrack.
Yeah, you can't do this on your own. The spotter is a big
Race
part
car's
of this.
off.
If you're a race car driver, and that communication is going to set you up for success.
I'm getting ready to go green.
Had 2 on boards for you today. Raja Cruz right there. One of them, Grant Enfinger. The other, Gio Ruggiero, Ty Majeski, side by side.
And
They make their way
here we
through
go.
the triangle here at
Green flag is in the air. We are racing from Talladega. The Truck Series underway from Talladega.
racing at Talladega. Corey Heim tucked up nicely right behind Gio Ruggiero, working together on that inside line. Very nice, clean start here.
That's a great example of how good a push will help you with your momentum. You saw Corey Heim right on the tailgate of Gio Ruggiero was able to push him out in front of this pack.
Yeah, he timed it just a little bit better than the outside lane did. Outside lane with Ty Majeski and Matt Craft and teammates, and you can see him just fall back a little bit here.
You see them bouncing around. They're going to push and shove each other. You can't stay locked up. You cannot block bumpers with the truck ahead of you. You will be penalized if you do, but there is bump driving.
Gio Ruggiero's the leader. Why is the fucking little dot just gray on the...
I like what I'm seeing on the outside. There's some energy building with the drivers we talked about starting in the rear, led by Lane Rich. You see him right there, that yellow truck.
Doing some big jumps into the 3rd lane there, trying to catch some side drafts. He wants to get this thing up front. Remember, these guys need those stage points. All of them are on the edge. You cannot lay up. You know, it used to be Talladega, you would race and say, I need to be there at the end. That's not good enough. You have to get stage points right now. That's what NASCAR racing is. And that means you got to go hard from the start. That's what we see Lane Riggs doing, is he's pushing really hard up there.
He's following Tanner Gray on the outside. He's got Parker Klitterman behind him. And that's the great thing. I mean, yes, starting in the rear, that's not ideal. You didn't get to qualify. But don't worry, we can make it to the front in just a matter of laps.
Absolutely. What I'm not liking that I'm seeing is that second.
Oh, look at all this movement.
Ty Majeski qualified second. He's going to come by this time, not even in the top 10 in 2 laps.
Yeah, there you go. They fixed it.
We've historically, Brad, seen that bottom lane dominant early. And then what we will see as this stage progresses, somebody back 3rd or 4th in that lane will try to go up top and grab that stage win. So there's going to be a lot of maneuvering as you see Lane Riggs really on the back of Gray in that 15 truck. They just can't make any progress up there right now. The guy we talked to that started in the rear, Parker Kligerman, he's joining this push now. See if he can make anything happen up there.
See the 88 truck Mancraft and dumped into the bottom of the side. Bozak followed him.
Yeah, Kevin Smith now pulling up, trying to get that lane. Big gaps there, so that it's going to be really hard for them to make any ground in those gaps. They'll have to kind of gather back up and try again.
See the scoring pylon on the left. Green means he has advanced. Corey Heim has advanced to the championship round in 2 weeks. The yellow highlighted drivers are the other playoff drivers trying to punch their ticket to the championship.
And every one of those other playoff drivers are green with envy about Corey Haas.
And that's why we chose that
I think that's why we did that. Let's go with this thing and see what Corey Haas, what he can do today in Talladega. This is really tense racing right now with this outside line trying to make that progress. You see a late move onto the outside there, trying to get in front of Chandler Smith. Chandler wasn't having any of it because Chandler's starting to drag that outside lane ahead of it.
Grant Empire is going to pull up. He sees that coming.
They are doing a train.
Energy charged up here
Oh! Here goes Grant Enfinger. He's around. Here we go. Oh, man. He took a hard hit. Multiple trucks involved. Damn. Grant Enfinger is involved. It did not last very long. 3.5 minute green flag run to start the race. Grant Enfinger will be done.
Seventh in the point standings. I don't think he's going to be able to continue after this, Michael.
Let's see what happens here. Is there going to be a push gone wrong here from Chandler?
Yeah, I think Chandler was getting.
He got into Hemrick, who was my win pick. But Hemrick, he might have some damage, but 13.
I can't tell if Majeski got any of that or if he was able to avoid Grant.
It looked like he got by without any contact. Let's see if that's the push right there. You said it, Brad. Push from behind on Chandler Smith sent Grant around.
Oh, Majeski's definitely got damage on the left front. We have to get down the road and follow that one.
Luke Fenhouse had a lot of speed earlier. His truck doesn't look too bad there in the 66. Here's another look.
I almost picked Enfinger too.
All the Thorsport trucks got caught up in that one. Oh, that's what you really hate to see as a team owner.
You know,
a lot of grass on the front stretch now too.
Pushes will just get crazier and crazier, and there's just times when it's unavoidable. It just looked like that when Chandler had so much momentum from getting pushed from behind. Watch what happens to Grant's hands. I don't think Jake Garcia had any idea what you can't see through the other trucks, and he was just right in the middle of that swarm.
Grant Enfinger makes it down pit road as they take a look, as well as Ty Majeski. There is some damage there on the left front.
These stages are so short too that by the time we get back racing, there'll only be like probably 10 laps to go on the stage.
With schizophrenia, it can feel like your symptoms decide what you do and who you can be. If you still have symptoms,
yeah, Luke Fenhouse was involved. Jake Garcia got some damage.
Daily pill for the treatment of schizophrenia. Cobenfy is not an antipsychotic. It's a different kind of treatment. Cobenfy showed overall improvement across a range of schizophrenia symptoms.
Ty Majeski has damage.
Most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take if allergic to Cobenfy. Have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach. Certain liver problems. Or
that's pretty much going to be a must-win for Grant Enfinger.
Such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Don't drive or use heavy machinery.
Grant Enfinger right now is minus 32. He was minus 4 coming into this race.
Lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
Rendell gives you wings.
Take on rounded rusted bolts with Craftsman Overdrive tools.
I'm gonna need that back.
Craftsman, what you build, builds you.
Put the work in.
Apparently the Enfinger team is still working on the truck. They're trying not to have to go out of the race, but there's no chance, in my opinion.
Corona, La Playa awaits.
Welcome back to NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Racing live from Talladega. You could see the drivers involved in this first incident here, just 5 laps in. One of our playoff drivers, Ty Majeski, right there with that bit of damage. They brought him down pit lane, worked on that. Grant Enfinger as well. We have others coming down pit road. So guys, these incidents, we see this oh so often, Brad, and you wonder, you guys mentioned the 15.
Grant Enfinger has about 3 minutes left on the DVP clock.
One more time left to see if we can confirm this, but it looked like maybe Tanner Gray, Michael, was pushing.
Wait, aren't you? Didn't they get rid of that?
They just caught.
I don't fucking know, dude. This shit's so dumb.
And you can see they made contact twice with Grant. He really had no chance. It's out in front of the field.
I'm not sure. The 15 actually got into the back of it. I thought he did at first, but I think that when Grant moved up, Chandler just had to react. And I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I thought they got rid of that.
15 hit the back of the 38 or not. Let's drop in on his radio, see what he thinks.
Did you push him? No. He got the 9. Yeah, I did not hit the back of him, but he got left side and kind of squeezed me into the wall there, so probably left and right side damage.
And you can see there on that left front, Brad, that's something they probably should come to pit road and look at. That fender rub will put him right back on pit road if they don't address it now.
Yeah, a lot of guys have been pitting during this sequence. We haven't had a chance to catch up with all of it, but this puts them in the fuel window to where you can make it through the end of stage 2. So a lot of guys are going to pit here and then probably stay out for the next
You can
stage.
stay. Oh, okay. You can stay in your pit stall for 5 minutes before you have to go to the DVP area. If you go to the DVP area and come out, and need to go back out, then you're out of the race. Okay.
Until then.
Yeah, I think Tom's got a little bit more information on Grant Enfinger. What do you got down there, Tom? Yeah, Brad, standing here looking at this truck when it came in, the left front headlight area is what's bashed in pretty hard. Now, this sounds a little crazy maybe, but if that headlight doesn't cave back in, I'm not so sure that it's not going to help his truck speed-wise, because the actual edge of the fender is in, which we know the further out that edge, the more drag the truck has, the slower it goes. So Ty's going to be okay. It's going to be interesting to see how fast this truck actually can be.
It's funny you said that, Todd. Me and Brad were talking during break. I said, I believe this truck can definitely run second. They didn't do enough damage where I don't know that he can lead this race, but when you get that close to the front, but I agree, Todd. I think he's in a
And Grant Enfinger is done for the day.
That he was in.
So Majeski's still in it. Enfinger, on the other hand, is not. He's rolling back in the garage area right now. It looks like his day will most likely be over.
Hate that for Grant. It was opposite end of the spectrum here a year ago, guys. He won the race here, and that punched his ticket to the championship. Now he finds himself in the garage.
What a tough race to have so early on, too.
Get ready to go back green.
Football Friday is under the lights in prime time. Dylan Raiola leads 25th ranked Nebraska against Minnesota. That's tonight at 8 Eastern on Fox. A lot of football on the network all weekend long. We're excited to kick things off this weekend with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Exactly.
Things
Yeah.
happen quick at Talladega. We talk about
It should just be how it used to be. It's like you have to meet minimum speed. If you can't meet minimum speed, then fuck off.
Guys, not a lot has changed.
You know?
Gio Bergero minding his own business.
Your time, because we're about to re-rack them and come back to up to speed.
Jamie said things happen quick here at Talladega. Let's just...
Another thing I think about that is that, like, you know how, like, the blue flag with the diagonal yellow stripe, like, that's an optional thing. I feel like if you're, like, a damaged vehicle and you come back and you're, like, multiple laps down, it shouldn't be optional. But, like, you could stay out there.
The fourth one in the Jews was Ben Rhodes. He picked the top. We saw in the last restart, the high lane did not go.
And green flag.
We'll see what happens here, Michael.
Looks like a very organized low lane there, but a better start. You can see Ben Rhodes wiggling there. He got a big push for Bronca.
Gonna have 12 to go in the stage here.
Up there.
First restart of the day, just 12 laps to go here in stage number 1. Look how close they're bunched up.
Ben Rhodes, nice push. Oh! He flipped up high to block.
Yeah, he covered it up top, and that was a pretty aggressive move on the exit of turn 2.
He saw what we were seeing with that outside lane, a lot of momentum.
Yeah, much stronger here than on the start of the race. They're staying connected, and now they're able to actually challenge.
Look at these trucks bobbing and weaving. That's why when those boat crashes happen, it can cause problems like we've already seen once. You've got to be careful how you push.
Yeah, you say bobbing and weaving, and really what I see is you can see the yaw on the trucks change left, right, where the tail just kind of wags around it, and that's a good way to know just how unstable they are. And a lot of that has to do with the aerodynamics on these trucks. It's a truck, it's not a car, it's not made.
Oh, there goes Lane. Oh, man. Oh, no, there they go. There goes the 81. Connor Mozak. Lane Riggs. Oh, no, Lane Riggs does have damage.
Looks like he got very, very fortunate to only have the
This shit's getting dummy stoopy already.
Lane Riggs and the yellow is out. He'll have a chance to fix this.
He also got into the outside wall. Saw him bounce off the outside.
Dude, there's going to be like 2 trucks left in this race. It's going to be literally like fucking Talladega Nights.
The shape that he was in and the shape he's in now, I think it came out pretty good. See if they can get those fenders pulled away and he can continue his pursuit. But we talk about bump drafting and pushing.
He got a good push from behind.
Cam's pick is now done.
Hooks him there. That Chandler's into the door of Connor Mozak, then up towards the wall. He did make some pretty good contact. You're right, Mike.
Chandler's been in the middle of a bunch of action, hasn't he? In that 38 truck?
No, I won't say he's done, but he's damaged.
Look at this contact. That's not enough to. I don't think that's going to cause any problems with the right side toe or the rear end housing. I think he's going to be okay.
Assistant Elaine Riggs radio.
As you will. Free straight, maybe a little bit to the left. I don't know why we're pushing so hard in the corner. What the hell?
And that was his teammate pushing him that he was talking
It's about a minute, 11-second green flag run right there.
But now Lane Riggs finds himself on pit road fixing that. Minimal damage could be a lot worse, to your point.
Probably going to have 8 laps to go or so when we go back green.
Tender love and care makes life worth living. Tender love and care, that's what I'll be given.
John Cena confirms that his final WWE match will be on December 13th, 2025. I might actually have to watch that. I mean, I don't really watch WWE, but,
burritos and tacos anyway.
You know.
Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
And Doug.
Are you here for Tracy?
We're here for everyone. Limo and I help people save hundreds by customizing car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
We ordered a limo, not a limo.
Oh, yeah. We do that, too.
The limo?
At your service. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Old Spice Gentleman Super Hydration Body Wash. Vanilla and shea. 24/7 moisturization with vitamin B3.
Are you using all the Old Spice?
Oops. Regular season wins are cute. All those laps led, adorable. And the burnouts reek of yesterday. But it's the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs now. No time to admire your reflection in the shiny trophies of May and June. No. It's what have you won for me lately time. No room for resting on laurels. Because it's the survival of the fastest, my friend. And to be champion, you best not look back.
Sunday on Fox. Saquon and the Eagles take on Jefferson and the Vikings. Then Jaden Daniels leads the Commanders against Dak and the Cowboys. It's a huge doubleheader Sunday on Fox. Check for the games in your area.
I never really believed people were born evil until I met Ted.
I certainly feel like one anywhere. But remember, if he does something like that.
Hunting Bundy, streaming now on Fox Nation.
It's the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs now. The survival of the fastest, my friend. And to be champion, you best not look back.
Welcome back to the Love's RV Stop 225. Well, it has already been action-packed, guys. 9 laps to go in stage number 1. Half of the playoff field has already had damage today, including Grant Enfinger. Got the 19, Daniel Hemrick actually had damage from the first wreck. He was just on pit road. Lane Riggs, of course, and Ty Majeski with that left front damage. So Gio Ruggiero started on pole. He just came down and pitted with his Tricon Garage teammates to get fuel. You think that's a little strategy play to make it to
I'm going to be 7 laps to go when we go back green.
Get to the end of stage 2, be able to stay out under this yellow. It will be the end of stage 1, 9 to go in the stage. So there's a lot of strategy moves being played out here, along with a lot of damage being fixed. And I think Caitlin has a little more information on Lane Riggs and his damage.
Yeah, I was listening into the diligent prompts from his crew chief to the team, trying to tell them how to make the repairs, telling them to look over the splitter and everything else. And he said, make sure you can tell me if it's getting a little bit darty. And,
Lane Riggs, Connor Mozak, and Jake Garcia all got penalties for pitting too soon.
The crush panel feels like it is loose, so they are intending to come down once again and give another once-over on that 34.
Wow, Brad, just an amazing job of
that would be cool.
Minimizing the damage.
Oh, that should have been way worse, Michael.
That
Oh
truck
my
was
God.
out of control, and he hung on to it somehow.
Yeah, it's impressive that they're still in contention to even be on the racetrack, let alone maybe even get a great finish on this still. We'll see a lot still to happen here at Talladega.
See the 34, Lane Riggs.
Fill it with gas, it looks like. Take the left front tire off and take a look at this crush panel, I would guess. They're having a hard time getting the left front tire off, and what that tells me is there's pretty good damage to the door and the fender area to keep that tire kind of trapped in.
Well, Brad, you can see the tire mark right there on that truck. And that tire mark means that fender's been squeezed in. And you know how tight these tolerances are anyway. Yeah. Sometimes when the truck's pristine, they jack it up and they can't barely get them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what we would call a donut. It's not as tasty as the normal kind, but fun to look at.
That looks like Talladega, doesn't it?
Yes,
right there. Perfect picture. That Love's travel stop Ford pulling out of pit road. He can race on. That was a big break for him.
I believe you can get donuts at Love's. I've stopped at 1 or 2.
I love Love's.
They can do everything there. They have nice.
Love Love.
We all love Love. They got a nice animal turnout. You're traveling with your dogs. They have everything at Love's.
David Rudman used to love Love.
I've seen that commercial. Yeah. Well, these guys are loving getting back to action. Maybe not so much the crew chiefs or the fabricators back home at their race shops right now.
What about Lane Riggs? He said, what we do at pushing
No.
hard. That's just what we do. We talked about how short these
I don't watch
stages are
that
and how
shit.
important it is to
Have
grab
to
those
go.
points.
Yes, you have
But
to
man,
go.
it's so easy for a push to go wrong.
Well, you know, you talk about pushing. Everybody loves to push until it causes a crash.
Yes.
You know, every one of these drivers has got their arm up, waving, push me, push me, push me. And then you push them too hard and crash. And you know what they say, Michael? Why'd you push me so hard?
That didn't go right at all.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. But that's just part of the game here at Daytona Talladega.
Guys, look who the control truck is. It's Corey Heim. He's now led 24 straight races. That's every race run this year. Corey Heim, that 11 truck. That's Raja Karuth on the outside.
All right, going back green. 7 laps to go in the stage.
And all the Spire trucks are lined up in the outside row. We're really seeing that the race fragment between the teams and manufacturers.
Corey LaJoy second.
Yeah, right.
Lane, that 77 truck. Michael, we talked about in qualifying. Somebody we're definitely watching here. This is a type of track he can get around and certainly define victory lane.
I like this run right here. This is a big run for Raja Karuth. He's going to take it up, jump the outside with the side ramp on Ben Rhodes to try to get the lead.
It was just too much for him to turn down. He felt that momentum. He said, I got to go. And he's going to get a push here. I think they can get the lead by the time they get back to the first point.
And how about behind him, J.J. Yaley, making a rare start in the truck series.
J.J. Yaley. Oh,
Oh
shit. Why did this never turn back to green? That's annoying.
It seems like forever, but what a great opportunity for him and that 7 truck. 3rd truck outside line.
He's really excited about this opportunity to be in a quality race car for the race truck.
See Jake Garcia there. They're all going around. A lot of front end damage. He was involved in that last number 4 incident.
Lane Riggs back up in that 3rd lane.
Let's try this again, Michael.
Yes. We
We've got to. We got to make sure we understand what it's going to take. We're learning right now, Brad. You know that when the race starts, every lap you put in your brain what went well and what didn't on certain moves you're trying to make behind the wheel.
And you just hope the ones that didn't work out well don't get you crashed. But you have to learn somehow. And there's nothing like this real world experience. All the simulators in the world, all these different tools, they cannot teach you drafting at Daytona and Talladega. It's totally different in speed when you're getting hit from all angles and surrounded by race cars.
One of our playoff drivers is out of the race. He's been checked and released, and he's with Todd.
This is exactly what everybody's afraid of, Talladega. A push gone wrong.
Yeah, definitely didn't even get good and started. Felt like I got up there in that outside line. I was hoping for a square push, and I don't know.
I didn't even know he was in this race.
And it just didn't hit me square or whatever. And I bounced off the guy on the inside and thought I had it saved. And then
Does JJ Yeley even ever won a race in NASCAR? I know he hasn't in the Cup, but
it just didn't hold us back today. I appreciate all the guys at CRZ Motorsports and sticking in there and digging hard.
No.
Tried to get it back out there. Just
Never has.
Wouldn't hold oil, wouldn't hold water. So our job's pretty simple at Martinsville next week.
Grind that figure, must-win situation going to Martinsville.
You just can feel his disappointment, Michael. You know, you put so much effort into your home track, a track you won it last year. You come in with super high expectations in the playoffs. To go out that early and something that was really outside of your control is just disheartening. But that's part of Talladega, part of sports.
And what I love what he said, we know what we have to do next week. He's got to go to Martinsville and win. He doesn't care about stage wins. He just has one goal when he goes to Martinsville, and that's to get the victory, to get to Phoenix. And when you have it that clear, it doesn't make it easy, but at least you know what your plan is.
Yep. And I'm looking here at this race with half of our playoff drivers having already been damaged and saying he might not even have to go to Martinsville and win. So there's a lot of racing left, and I suspect a lot more carnage left.
Oh, look at there. Just a little bit of a wiggle from Parker Kligerman. It looked like
Chandler Smith now 4 wide on top. Now, these guys are all fighting for those stage points.
Lane Riggs trying to fit into the middle lane. Doesn't quite work. Now he's losing more spots in the outside lane. Lost one of their drafting partners.
3 laps to go, and only the top 10 get stage points. These playoff drivers...
You know, Joy's never won a top 3 series race.
Parker Kligerman's like, where'd all my guys go? He's all by himself. Now he tucks in.
Very steady lanes there, but you see Lane knows what he needs.
Lane Riggs is making his way.
Give him a push again.
Now remember, Lane put fuel.
He got back to 11th. That's crazy.
To where he can stay out when this stage ends. A number of these guys have taken fuel, so this is going to all change pretty dramatically when the stage yellow comes out.
The top 8 trucks have not been to pit road yet, so that's the track position game that they're playing. But after that, most everybody will stay out of this caution for the stage in 2 laps.
Raja Carruth out front right now, the 23-year-old from Washington, D.C. Had a great run at the Roval 2 weeks ago, finished 4th. That put him above the cut line. Now here he is leading.
Here comes Corey LaJoie, though, with a great push from J.J. Yeley. I like this outside lane right now.
I like J.J. Yeley today. He's got so much experience, over 800 starts in that first time 3 series, and he is hungry for a win, and he's got the truck to do it in.
Corey LaJoie, another one of those drivers, been around a long time, but doesn't have a whole lot of experience in the truck series. Brad, this is his first time here in a truck. There he is running first truck outside lane.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. And I'll tell you, the truck I'm watching right now is the 3rd place truck on that road. Generally, these drafting tracks, when you see them get side by side like this, as we take the final lap of the stage, it's the 3rd truck or the 3rd car that dictates which lane is going to prevail. And see how tight he's holding right now to Corey Heim. He's going to transfer that energy up here to Rajah Caruth with that push. And he's going to try to defend this outside lane.
Nice run on the outside by the teammates, 77-7. Going to give Corey LaJoie
just a temporary lead right here, but the bottom lane's going to fire on back.
This is intense. Who's going to get the stage win?
Really, bitch? You're going to mow the lawn right outside my window? Oh, shit. Coming to the end of the stage. Who's it going to be? Rajah Caruth is going to win stage 1 at Talladega.
First stage win of 2025 for Rajah Caruth, the 2nd of his career.
Longest green flag run there of the day so far, about 6 minutes.
Interesting.
A little over 6 minutes.
This year in Nashville, but no stage wins until now.
That was close.
Hey, asshole! Stop mowing right outside my fucking window, piece of shit.
And doing his job. And those 10 points
I'll
are
fuck
gonna be
your
huge
mom.
for his hopes to get to the
And your dad. Your cousin, too.
Toyota and the motorsports community lost Les Unger this week. Les was a leader at Toyota's efforts in IndyCar, IMSA, NASCAR, and off-road. One of his passions was leading the annual Long Beach Pro Celebrity Race. He retired in 2014 and continued to support Toyota's efforts. Les Unger will be missed.
I'm not talking about my dad. I'm talking about this asshole mowing the fucking grass right outside my window.
Like nearly half of all used cars, this puppy has been in an accident. But Carfax.com shows how an accident impacts price.
Yeah,
So
no, it's fucked up. Don't mow your grass.
Unpause.
Wow, this is cool. Yeah, sorry they fall.
Shop with the facts at the all-new Carfax.com.
The Bush Guy, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks, like that. What's wrong with going in circles? Different circles, Ross. Okay. Head for the mountains.
Big dinner box, 8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Big dinner box, 8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Everybody wins. Get what you want, get what you need with a big dinner box. Only from the hub.
When conquering simple games for $1 million, you are locked and loaded. Every moment is heart-stopping. You could hear a pin drop right now. 99 to beat, only Wednesday on Fox.
We're clearing them out this fall. The big used car and truck warehouse clearance event is going on now. 500 SUVs and trucks, most priced under $30,000. Select from over 100 vehicles priced below $20,000. Our buyers want your car. We're giving generous trade-in appraisals. 600 pre-owned available. Clearance price for fall. All in one location. At the used car and truck warehouse and everywhere at Drivers Village. See more at driversvillage.com.
Z-Bart fall sale is now. Save $100 on Rhino sprayed-on bedliner and on Z-Bart ceramic paint coating. Z-Bart undercoating on sale, only $3.99. Z-Bart, your vehicle's best defense.
Truck Series racing from Talladega. What a gorgeous day, gorgeous fall day, perfect for camping. As sun sets, it gets a little rowdy in the infield.
Yes, it does.
Right now, it's been a little rowdy on track. 2 cautions for incidents involving more than half of the playoff field. Grant Enfinger is out of this race. He's one of those contenders. The end of stage number 1, and it was Raja Karuth who picked up his first stage win of this season. Some good points. It's all about the points right now. You see it there.
Ty Majeski finished 34th in this first stage. Didn't collect any points, but he's still on the lead lap, and I know they're still tweaking on that thing after that accident on lap 4. He's still in the game.
All right, so pit road is open. The top 8 have not yet pitted today. Think we see a little mix of strategy? Any of those top 8 maybe stay out?
Yeah, I'm really curious what we're going to see here, Jamie. Specifically, we had a lot of yellows in this first stage, and you should not be able to make it to the end of stage 2 traditionally if it stayed green. But with all these yellows,
they might be able
a lot of fuel. And I think there's going to be a few trucks in this top 8 that maybe roll the dice and stay out on the racetrack. This is part of the drama of being a crew chief at Talladega.
Yeah, I didn't even mention what the fuel run was.
but the ones they do make are very important.
And you know Brian Patty on that 7 truck of J.J. Elliott, he's gonna be a risk taker. He knows all that matters is winning. So if he can stay out here and gain that
That's something they know.
might just well see the number 7 do just that.
So J.J. Yaley finished 4th in that stage, so perhaps he stays out here. I am so impressed with
And he
what
does. He
Daniel
stays out.
Hemrick and Riggs did. He stays out. Pit road is open. Corey LaJoy, the first taker. Todd, you're up.
Caden Honeycutt's first time driving his 52 at the Speedway. Really likes the way it drives. Says it's just a little bit free, but he wants no changes.
Yeah, they just don't know about the fuel run. So they definitely wouldn't be able to make it the entire final stage.
In the middle of your screen took fuel only. He told me one of the areas he was focusing on was not making mistakes on pit road since that plagued him a year ago. Corey Heim in the 11 at the bottom of your screen said that truck a little squirrely. Other than that, I'm fine. Now the truck chief, Tim Rice, was attempting to fix that issue he was having with his cool suit. If they weren't able to fix it, they're just going to have to keep handing him ice packs throughout the day.
Yeah, so it was Heim who has the issue with the cool suit. He lost a lot of spots there.
It's a hot Corey Heim behind that wheel. He took right side tires there, filled it up with fuel. We'll line him back up. Stage number 2 is coming up next.
I mean, how hot can it really be? It's October. I know it's down south, but like, how hot is it there? It's 85 degrees. I mean, that's pretty hot. Even hotter in the truck.
We actually sold to Twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis, Breeze, 10, and Spark.
If you need a 10, I'm your man. Could do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us. The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
What's up, you guys? What can I get you?
It's good.
2. Go for 2. How about the 2 for 25? You get 1 app and 2 entrees, like our new grilled cheese cheeseburger.
Applebee's 2 for 25. 1 app and 2 entrees. Take on rounded rusted bolts with Craftsman Overdrive tools.
I'm gonna need that back.
Craftsman. What you build, builds you.
Put the work in.
Team Ryo leads Nebraska. Oh, man, did he clap it in against Minnesota. Wow. Fox College Football Friday kicks off at 8 Eastern.
Stop wasting your time with impossible to clean messes. Leave it to the pros.
I can't take it anymore.
Don't worry. We got you covered.
Thanks, National Maintenance Supply.
Jump into a Jeep this fall. Over 200 vehicles and sweet deals here at Burdick Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Come lease a new 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee Altitude X 4x4. Just $299 a month. Buyers can save up to $87.50 off MSRP with bonus cash, or get 4.9 for 72 financing during the Jeep Drive in a Fall event. Certified pre-owned too.
Super selection and savings at Burdick Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram at Drivers Village.
It's time for warmer clothes, hot apple cider, and falling leaves. The seasons change, but here's one thing that doesn't change and won't ever change. Our commitment to provide you an unequaled experience each and every time you visit. Jack McNerney Chevrolet in Tully. Shopping for a new vehicle? Need maintenance or repair? Just want to get a cup of coffee and say hi? Whatever the reason, you'll feel welcome and appreciated, because you are.
Hey, dickhead!
Truck and SUV headquarters.
Dickhead! Fuck you!
National Maintenance is
Suck
now
my
hiring.
balls,
We offer
bitch!
services for commercial businesses and residential properties. Full and part-time positions with flexible hours are available in Fayetteville.
I might go give him a
Call
lecture.
today at 315-253-3017.
Suck my fucking cock!
Thanks for watching Fox 68 WSYT.
Sunday, a Fox NFL doubleheader starts with Saquon and the Eagles taking on the Vikings. Or other regional action. Then in America's Game of the Week, it's Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. They battle Dak and the Cowboys. Or it's Packers, Cardinals. Check the local listings for the games in your area. Of course, that's only on Fox. And Michael, on Wednesday, you and Big Brother got together for a great cause. It was so good to see these pictures of you and DW.
And it's our 15th anniversary of the Waltrip Brothers Charity Championships, giving money to MRO and several other local charities in the Nashville area. Big Brother, he was a star of the show for me. He gave it the old boogity boogity to kick things off. There's Macy looking on. Just a great event. That was so honored to be able to be part of something so special. The band Perry sang, and I don't know if you've seen them lately, but wow, they get with it.
Great time was had by all. Just glad to see all DW.
Glad to see both of you together, smiling and happy brothers.
It made my heart. It made my day. It made my heart. Just to see how happy he was to be there and be a part of it, and can't wait to do it again next year, huh?
No doubt. So I mentioned playoff drivers with issues today. I mean, there's been others that aren't even on this list that had minimal damage, but were caught up. See Grant Enfinger out. He is the worst of all. Daniel Hemrick, work continues on pit road for him. He was able to battle his way up, though. Really impressive, just outside the top 10 in stage number 1. And you see Ty Majeski there, lap 4 wreck, and he's still out there. Let's hear from his crew chief, Todd.
Yeah, here with Joe Shear. Joe, got some damage on the left front. What's the truck like, and how's it driving for Ty?
Well, it's like any other truck with damage. We're doing the best we can to fix it. It's not going to lead. Hopefully we follow. Hopefully it lasts. I'm just hoping right now, you know, we just changed our whole strategy. Now it's survival. Hopefully they wreck a bunch of stuff. We survive. And we just need to stay in the draft. You know what I mean? Like, so hopefully our bad luck is over with and we get some good luck now. This isn't the day I planned, but anyways, we got to make the best out of it.
I'm a Majeski, make the best out of a bad day. Jamie?
Yeah, man, too many men over the wall on that stop, so he'll restart tail end of the longest line.
They needed more men, Jamie. They're working that thing over. But I like what he said, and I thought that earlier. We can't win. We're not going to lead, but we can run second, and that's got to be their goal. Stay in the draft. Hopefully be there when it all matters.
I love the honesty of Joe Shear. Like, you know, we're probably not going to win this race, but I'm hoping a lot of other people wreck. I like how he's honest about that.
I think we've all hoped that at times before. We just didn't say it out loud, right?
Say it out loud, but Joe said it, and I appreciate that about Joe.
All right, going back green.
Out there as we get ready to kick off stage number 2 officially. JJ Yaley stayed out. He's in the 7 truck on the inside. It's Gio Ruggiero on the outside.
It's only going to be 14 laps in stage 2. Green flag's back in the air.
Once again.
Lane Riggs with a great push.
Look at Lane Riggs up there.
He's just not giving up, is he? He's got a lot of fight.
That's going to be a big shove, too. Look at how well they're tied together on that outside. Luke Finhouse with a very nice push.
Lane Riggs, lap number 4.
2 trucks are going to clear, come down to the bottom lane, kind of cover that shorter distance route.
I like that. I mean, I think that's the way you control the race down there on the bottom.
I do. I like that for the trucks for sure, Michael, because as you can see, it's not a guarantee that second lane will get the energy to move forward.
Lane Riggs, guys, running second. Lap number 10. He was around with damage. Came down pit road multiple times to fix it, and here he is still in the mud.
Well, that truck can win the race. Unlike the 98 Majeski, this truck can win. It's not enough damage to keep them from leading this race. Look at that big move to the top by Chandler Smith. Will anyone go with him, or will he get hung out?
You can see that's the risk right there, Michael. When you make that move,
just go fight him. That sounds like a good idea.
He's going to go back a long ways. Oh, it's just bleeding positions right here. 2 rows, 3 rows. Every one of those rows, 2 spots. By the time he comes off of turn 4, he's going to lose almost 20 spots here, Michael.
We talked about it. You know, you make a move and you say, all right, well, that didn't work. You learn from it. You make sure that next time you don't make a mistake like that. You can fight on. And I guarantee you, we're going to hear more from Chandler Smith before this day's over.
Chandler Smith was running about in the 4th to 5th position last time by the start-finish line. This time by, ooh, let's see, where's he come back? It's outside line on our tracker. He's all the way back to 24th. That's a big fall, and that's the risk of making bold moves at Talladega.
And Brad, you know this, but that camera's on top of the roof of this truck. that driver, Roger Group, is down lower than that. You can only see what's straight ahead of you. You can't really see through the trucks to see what else is out there. So that's why this drafting is so difficult. One little bobble, you're 3 or 4 trucks back, you don't know what happened.
Yeah, you can definitely not see if there's another truck in front of you. Rajah Cruz knows he doesn't have a truck in front of him because he's in the 4th position, right? But the guys in the 6th position, the 5th position, they can't see those gaps. And if you get that timing off just a little bit, that's when things get really bad.
Look how tight it is in there. You can see Rajah just to the left, working that wheel.
That's Luke Fenhouse out his windshield. It's his first time here. I was going to ask you, Brad, what is that like? This is his first time ever seeing this place, and here he's fighting for the lead.
Luke Fenhouse fighting for the lead. Here he comes. He'll take the lead.
His hands are gripped as tightly on the steering wheel as they can be. I can promise you that because those trucks are moving all over the place.
Ooh, maybe not.
You're just trying to hold on to this thing.
Rajah Caruth's second truck on the outside. Let's get an update. Caitlin.
Yeah, well, I had a chance to talk to Rajah earlier about racing here in Talladega. He said, I know some drivers dread coming to this track, but I have always welcomed the challenges of racing here. And he said, actually, I loved watching all the highlights from Jeff Gordon winning 6 races here, as well as our own Brad Keselowski. He said he learned a lot from watching you, Brad, over the years. And he said, watching those guys have such dominance on this track gave me a newfound appreciation for this style of racing. Jamie?
Wow, look at Yaley all over that yellow line. The truck just bobbing around. He likes it down there low, but there's a risk to that, Brad, because there's a transition there to the apron. Your truck will not handle well if you're splitting that.
Yeah, every groove at Talladega has just its own little nuances to it. The bottom groove, particularly in the tri-oval at Talladega, a little less banking. It's got a little lip in it, so if you hook that just wrong, it can really upset your race car.
You've been in this sport long enough that most of this field has studied what you have done around this place as a 6-time winner in the Cup Series.
Well, and you know, the thing about Talladega and Daytona, both these restrictor plate style racetracks, is that the tactics...
Rogero, here comes Luke Fenhouse trying to take the lead once again.
So what worked 15 years ago
nope.
stops working for a long
Rogero's going to lead that lap.
Magically working again. So you really have to check the history books and the videos.
9 laps to go already here in stage number 2. A heck of a battle up front. Gio Rogero.
Oh, trouble! Oh, wow. Hard into the wall. That's Brett Holmes.
Lane Riggs got caught in the middle again. Something, his truck must have got...
Brett Holmes will bring out the caution.
Lane Riggs came off the bottom of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2, and it just stacked the whole field up. Brett Holmes got the bad side of this major
that's not
contact
good.
Inside wall off of turn 2, but that was chaos.
Man, just such a great opportunity for Brett Holmes, and he's doing a superb job. But watch right there, in the middle.
A little bit under a 5-minute green flag run.
Riggs got put there, and it just, like you said, Brad, it just bottled things up.
So probably go back green with probably about 6 to go in the stage.
He's running 11th. You see, he has to lift and check up a little bit.
Damn, man.
We're very fortunate only one truck got wrecked here. That could have been a huge crash for multiple drivers.
Man, that's a bad break for Brett. That's
Jake Garcia will get the free pass. He'll still be 1 lap down, though.
Caution is out for the 4th time for the most recent incident involving that truck right there, Brett Holmes.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What did she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
We actually sold the Twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man.
Could do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think. Applebee's new Ultimate Trio. Now with new zesty, crispy pickle fries. Just mix and match 3 apps and 3 sauces to create your own Applebee's Ultimate Trio. All for the ultimate price of $14.99.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks, like that. Going in circles. Different circles, Ross.
Okay.
Head for the mountains.
Liberty Mutual customizes.
Wait, am I in one of those Liberty Mutual commercials where they stand in front of the Statue of Liberty and talk about how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need?
Yes.
What happens in this one?
Seagulls.
Oh, I like it. How are you doing?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Most days, there's no way these kids are up before 11. They know. Big noons in town. What's the key to a win today, Matt? Back when I won the Heisman, what do I say? Ingrid, how's my hair, huh? Don't skip leg day, coach. Is this my camera? Where's my camera? What's this? Hey, wake up! It's only 6 more hours to kick off!
The mix of salty sea air and burnt rubber. The big skies, high banks, and grandstands. The rumble in your chest. Love about the Daytona 500. Honoring history and making it. At the biggest race of the year on the biggest stage of a lifetime. That's what we love about the Daytona 500. You gotta see it to believe it. Secure your experience now at Daytona500.com.
It's the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs now. The survival of the fastest, my friend. And to be champion, you best not look back.
We've got a great replay of this entire sequence of what happened. And you know, Michael, earlier in the race, we highlighted the left front tire rub on the 34 truck. And you saw the donut, you saw all that damage, and here's where it's going to really show up. His left front goes flat, he pushes up the racetrack, stacks everybody up. Brett Holmes gets the bad end of it.
Look at that chaos behind him. Like you said, Brad, so lucky more trucks didn't have issues. But look how tight it is around that left front anyway. And you see the donut we pointed out earlier on the door right there by the 3. That got pushed in, and you could see the front as well getting pushed back. That tire just, it was the slightest of rubs because it ran a lot of laps. But right there, the tire goes down and up the track he goes. And we're really fortunate only one cat had a problem out of that whole mess.
Now the 34's got a little more damage. Lane Riggs' truck now had to come back down pit road, did a little more damage to the underbody of it. They spent a lot of time on pit road trying to make it better, but his day just got a little bit tougher yet again.
And look at that. You can see right there on that corner of the race truck, he's lost his splitter. Part of it isn't there anymore, and that can cause serious handling issues and speed issues unless he could just stay tucked right in tight to the truck ahead of him.
Lane Riggs and this team, they have had to overcome.
They're having a day, aren't they, Jamie?
So much. They've passed more trucks than anybody. They've pitted more times than anybody.
Just think how Lane woke up this morning. He had to feel really good about being at Talladega.
Yes, I did. Well, the day started off with the qualifying issues. And he's got the different crashes he's been a part of. Flat left front tire that come down, like you said, pit road more than anybody else. But you know what? They're still in this thing if they can get this thing repaired and able to make a full run.
I like what's going on now behind the scenes. This truck goes out and makes a lap. That team is coming up with a plan, a playbook of how to address this left front and make sure they get the things sorted around.
You see him working really hard on that underbody. The splitter on these trucks is so crucial, and he's making some cuts to it right now. Part of it is broken off. And if you don't get that right, this thing will not handle, it won't be fast, it won't do a lot of things right. So,
well, that also could have fallen back into that tire and caused the flat as well. There's a lot going on right there, and it's all within a couple of 300 thou of tolerance.
And now Lane Riggs is one of the championship favorites. But if he doesn't get out of today within striking ranks on the points, he has to go win Martinsville. And I'm not saying he can't win Martinsville, but I think he would rather not have to win Martinsville. So the fight this team is putting up is a big fight. If they get this right, they have a chance to win the championship in Phoenix. If they don't, it might be out the window.
Well, 8 drivers are in contention for the championship. We've already seen one today. Granted, he said, to your point, Brad, I got to go to Martinsville next week. It's a must-win. Are we going to see that from Lane Riggs?
Right now, all on the line, and they are living in this moment.
Bailey Curry gets a penalty
right, have the shot, and if they don't,
for running over the choose box.
This is one of the championship favorites. We've talked all season long about Corey Heim. But if Corey Heim goes to Phoenix and has a slip, Lane Riggs is the guy everybody's looking at. But none of that matters if he does not transfer through this round. And this could be the defining moment for him.
So Lane Riggs restarts in the back of the pack.
All right.
Meanwhile, we got the...
Going to be 5 to go on the stage.
Talladega, Luke Fenhouse leading the field. Gio Ruggiero on the
Green flag.
Green
5 to go in the stage.
Again at Talladega Super Speedway. 5 laps to go in stage number 2.
We have not had a green flag run longer than 8 laps. The good news is, we only have 5 laps left in this stage, so there's a good chance, Michael, we can finish this one off.
Can we?
Yes.
We can. Whether we do or not is yet to be seen, because as those stage points loom out there, these pushes and shoves just become more and more aggressive.
Running in a pack like
Ooh!
this over 100
Damn.
miles an hour, inches apart.
That's crazy.
Big move right there from Gio Ruggiero. He came down in front of Luke Fenhouse in the 66. Not quite clear. Thankfully, Rajah Cruz let the 66 truck by, so we did not have another yellow. Wow. That was very close.
Got a couple of rookies up front leading this field.
Wow, let's take a look at that one again, Jamie.
Just a lane change that was a Hail Mary, if you ask me, Brad.
Yeah, way too close. He gets away with it only because Rajah Cruz released the second truck there, so you can see it from his outboard. He knows something's not good right here. See how he lifted? That just saved a huge crash. Great awareness there.
Very heads-up driving by Rajah Cruz, seeing what was getting ready to develop, giving him some space.
So Gio Ruggiero with the lead after that. Aggressive move, a bold move for him, but here comes Rajah Cruz.
Rajah did a nice jump and a dive here. He jumped a side draft on the 66, and Luke Fenhouse dove back down the inside. Gio Ruggiero is going to carry him to the lead. That's textbook drafting moves right there.
Caden Honey cut the second trunk on the outside.
Coming to 3 to go on the stage.
Stage points.
I got to tell you, Rajah looks really good today. I like the moves I'm seeing out of him. I like the awareness I'm seeing out of him. He's already won the first stage. He's in position now to win the second stage, using really smart moves at the right time.
He's just got to hold his breath for 3 more laps. I mean,
That's a long time at Talladega. It's 2.6 miles.
Anything can happen. Even if you're leading the race, you can get the wrong push at the wrong time, and around you go.
Rajah Cruz doing all that he has to do right now. Came into this race 1 point above the cut line.
Just hammer down. He's looking in that rearview mirror more than he is out the windshield, isn't he, Brad?
Absolutely. As the leader, you kind of drive out the windshield out of your peripheral with your main focus in the mirror. And at 190 mile an hour, that sounds a lot easier than it is to do.
And he does that because if there's a gap that develops behind him, he needs to back up to that truck behind him. He can't get too far ahead, or they'll just sweep around you.
Yeah, the energy transfer doesn't work when the gaps get too big. It becomes too much in contact, and you just don't go forward when you get a push.
Caden Honeycutt with a nice run on the outside, just behind Gio Ruggiero.
They're going to clear Rajah, or are they? Here comes a good run on the bottom. Rajah's right back there.
Back stretch into turn 3.
Pretty settled at the moment.
Ty Majeski is just lurking at the back of this pack right here. They've recovered really well. In contention, he can get a stage point here, but more importantly, his truck seems to have enough speed to keep up with the pack, which is really important for him.
Final lap of the stage. Got Rajah and Gio Ruggiero racing for the lead.
Heard from his crew chief. He said we're just in survival mode at this point.
He's doing just that. And he's got a long ways to go, but they're in a good position as this thing's going to come down to the line with both lanes pushing really hard right here.
Look how aggressive. Morning of joy all over the back of Luke Fenhouse.
Top lane was just a little more organized, but slowly falling apart.
Can Rajah Cruz sweep the first
Coming to the finish of the stage. Here's Gio Ruggiero with a good push. And Gio Ruggiero is going to win stage 2 at Talladega.
Big push from Caden Honeycutt there, Jamie, and that's huge for Caden Honeycutt. Big points. Big points for Caden. Huge.
That was about a 4.5 minute green flag run to end the stage. Gio Ruggiero is your stage 2 winner here at Talladega.
Erica, used car shopping doesn't have to be scary.
I don't want to overpay.
Sure, nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident, but that's nothing to fear.
Show me Carfax.
Knowing how a car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay. You can look now.
I am looking.
Why are you still covering your eyes?
I don't know.
No fear, just Fox. Say, show me at Carfax.com. Yeah, you're still covering your eyes.
No, I'm not.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. In unpredictable conditions, pack layers, both for your body and your beer. Push. Head for the mountains.
Hey, get new Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs. They're so good, we ran here to tell you.
Thanks, Saquon.
We ran here? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
The longest streak in war history.
Who will cross state lines to end North Carolina's run?
Someone needs to take Aaron out.
The Floor, all new Wednesday on Fox.
Fall is a fantastic time to shop Verdict Chevrolet. Over 200 trucks and SUVs available.
It's Chevy Truck Month, so come test drive, then lease your new 25 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT Crew Cab. Now just $339 a month, or save over $9,000 off the MSRP. 2.9 for 72 months financing available too.
You'll enjoy an awesome autumn in a new Chevy. From Verdict Chevrolet at Drivers Village. Together, let's drive.
Subs are back at Burn Dairy and Deli. Delicious hot options like the meatball sub and cold subs, perfect for lunch, dinner, and feeding a crowd. Enjoy fresh-baked white or wheat rolls with meats and cheeses sliced fresh daily. Order a classic combo or build your own with all the fixings, plus drinks, chips, and a cookie. Download the Burn Dairy and Deli app for special offers and easy ordering and delivery from DoorDash. Burn Dairy and Deli. It's all good.
It all started with 2 cars in his lawn, and now Ryan Phelps has nearly 300 quality used vehicles in Auburn, Sodus, and Phoenix. Ryan Phelps Auto is not only good at getting you approved, they care about their reputation, winning contests, earning 5-star ratings, and even an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
There's reasons that we've grown from being really small to where we are today. It's how good we are at financing and our reputation.
Visit RyanPhelps.com and see why everyone's buying from Ryan.
You're watching Fox 68, WSYT 68.1.
Welcome back to Talladega Super Speedway. Well, the guy sitting to my right, Mr. Brad Keselowski, he has been absolutely incredible around this place, and I remember that first win, Brad.
Talladega's been good to me. I love going there. In the last 2 races there, I finished second, which did not feel good. But I love going to Talladega, special place for me, and looking forward to running the Cup car here on Sunday. Hopefully we can do that again. I'd like to take that picture again.
Michael is the same way. There's something about this style of racing that you guys just excelled so much. What is it for you?
I don't know, I kind of like the dangerous part of it. It's kind of actually part of the fun is knowing that, you know, you're kind of testing yourself. It's a test of will to race at Talladega. You know, the challenge of knowing you're that close to danger all the time while also playing chess. You know, there's a lot of people that can probably relate to playing chess. What they can't relate to is if you make a bad move, you kind of get hit upside the head with a hammer. That's Talladega, right? And that's the challenge.
Well, Brad won there 6 times, so he didn't have time to show my 1-win highlight. But mine wasn't as good as yours.
You had a lot of great runs at Talladega.
Yes, you did. Your last Cup win came here. Was 2003, Mikey?
Yeah, I think so. And you know what I love, Brad? It's just, I just like the science behind it. I like when you roll off the gas when you're leading the race, or you run wide open with the drag and the brakes. All the games you can play inside of that car. I just always enjoy that piece.
It takes a lot of craft to be able to run up front of Talladega.
See the stage points earned today. Raja Karut doing exactly what he needs to do, 18. Lane Riggs, though, has not scored any stage points today or this year on drafting style tracks.
Well, it's got to be super frustrating for him, but he is still in this race, even with all that damage, and anything can happen.
You know what, Brad? They could also come to pit road. One of the stops could be, let's make sure we didn't still rub the tire. They can see if there's any rubbing going on. So this break here gives them the opportunity to further analyze and dissect exactly what they need to do.
Now, all these guys here, I think we're going to see a lot of action on pit road right here. Caitlin, Todd, you're going to have your voice box at least busy, because this opens up the rest of the race to be able to make it on one stop. So, Caitlin, what do you got down there?
Well, it's been a very respectable day for the 66, and Luke Fenhaus hasn't raced a truck since Richmond. Right now, he's saying it's a little free, but don't touch it. Todd?
Gio Ruggiero hasn't said a word on the radio. He likes this truck. Crew Chief Jerry Donnelly going with 4 tires now and no fuel only in the middle of third stage.
Raja Caruth picked up points in both stages. Eddie DeHaan spotter saying you're doing a great job. You're very sharp today. It's all about understanding the players around you. He's off pit road. Jamie?
Looked like a decent stop for the 71 of Raja Caruth. See Chandler Smith with a gain of 15 spots. Assume he didn't take any tires there. We'll step aside and we'll drop the green flag for the third stage from Talladega.
Yes. Hi. The WeatherTech's here.
WeatherTech is the ultimate protection for your vehicle. Laser measured floor liners, no drill mud flaps, cargo liner, bump step, seat protector, and cup phone.
What about my car?
WeatherTech.
What's up, you guys? What can I get you?
It's good.
2. Go for 2. How about the 2 for $25? You get 1 app and 2 entrees, like our new grilled cheese cheeseburger.
Applebee's 2 for $25. 1 app and 2 entrees.
Here you go. Let me just...
Nope.
Oh, all right, kids, let's go. Oh,
Hey, guys.
Sorry. Hi. For a little more precise measurements, try the Matterport 3D tour on homes.com. It's the true digital model of a listing.
That's better.
Yeah.
Hop up, kids. We're not doing the sofa.
Homes.com, the place to find a place.
Take on rounded rusted bolts with Craftsman Overdrive tools.
I'm gonna need that back.
Craftsman, what you build, builds you.
Working. Big dinner box. 8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Big dinner box. 8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Everybody wins. Get what you want. Get what we need with a big dinner box. Only from the front.
Paradise doesn't always have palm trees. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Talladega, one of those places that's been good to first-time winners. How about Parker Kligerman? Parked that flag right in the infield. Grand end figure babyface back in 2016. And Michael, you remember this, Spencer Boyd. What a moment for him.
Yeah, I just love when you have those upset winners, people that work so hard to be a part of this thing and then get that opportunity to plant the flag in the infield at Talladega.
Quite literally, plant the flag. Parker Kligerman, yes.
It's the little teams that could, and we welcome you back to the Love's RV Stop 225. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful fall day here in Alabama. Let's listen to some radio here, Raja Caruth.
Really good position here, really good. We got good points.
Connor Mozak, who was involved in a wreck earlier, up to 7th.
We keep the finish. Understand? It's on the green. No mistakes.
I love that leader in Bono Mannion. You know, he's just making sure everybody understands clearly we've done a great job, but we still got a lot of work to do in order to leave here with our heads up.
Yeah, there's a lot of chaos still to happen. I think everybody's pretty confident in that. And as we're working our way through the yellow flags, a lot of pit stops just happened. The race just went through a full reset here, guys. Everybody's now got full fuel, and they're going to need it. because this next stage is going to be about 40 laps, and these trucks can only run about 30 to 33 laps on fuel. So you're going to have another reset that comes through here. You've got to survive. That's your number one thing right here. I think that's what they were trying to convey to Rajah there is, you've done a heck of a job.
Yeah.
Put 20 points up on the board. If you just survive, this is a great race for you. And I think he probably wants more than that, Michael. I think he wants to win it.
Guarantee you, Brad, he does. Caitlin, what do they say with that 34 truck? Still have a tire up going on?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a series of issues, one thing after the next. They just made 2 more pit stops, had to repair that crush panel on the left-hand side. Then they came back down to top off. But certainly this is not the way this playoff team was hoping their Talladega would go.
Let's take a look at the 34's day. That's Lane Riggs. Talked about him not being able to qualify in this, coming from the back of the pack early on in this one. Damage on the left side, the right side, but it's been that left front that's been an issue for him.
There goes flat off turn 2, causing all that back up behind him. Importantly, Brad, we were watching as they've been working on the left front. The last tire they took off had a rub on it as well. We could see the Goodyear letters wore off a bit. So these cautions and the stage break here is huge for this team to get that left front squared away.
Looks like they might have put another tire on. I don't know where they're getting all these tires from, but you know, they keep putting them on because they need to. And this stretch here is going to be possibly a very large stretch, long stretch of laps. Any tire up here, and it's going to blow again.
You know, it's been a bad day, Brad, when you have your own graphic made out of your day.
Yes. We were going to put the line graph up, which said where he was running, but the zigs and the zags were too much. It wouldn't fit on the screen. But, again, Lane is still in this race. Anything happens, it could maybe not win, but score a lot of points.
All right.
No matter what happens for Lane, though, Michael.
This car's off, getting ready to go back green. Going to be 39 laps to go.
Martinsville is short track. Meanwhile, Tanner Gray, Parker Kligerman stayed out on that round of stops. They're now at the front of the field.
And
Chandler Smith, Corey LaJoy, Jack Wood.
green flag's back in the air.
Your top 6. Green flag in the air once again. It is the third and final stage of this race live from Talladega.
Talladega Super Speedway, and they're getting those trucks wound up. See how long we can go before someone makes a mistake. You know it's going to happen. Parker Kligerman, Tanner Gray, like you said, stayed out. All the rest of the trucks pitted on that 43 or after. So that's a black and white strategy for them. Be interesting to see how far Parker can go.
Big push on the outside lane. Corey LaJoy, Rajah Caruth, and those fire trucks trying to get Parker Kligerman to the lead.
What about Jack Wood? Hunter Mozart, both of us had the top 10 having strong runs in those McAnally trucks.
Tanner Gray leading this race right now. He had the issue on lap number 4, remember, with Chandler Smith, who's behind him. They minimized that damage, fixed up the little bit of damage that he did have. Now he's here battling with Parker Kligerman.
Speedway races, Jamie, they're all about control. When bad things happen, you lose all control. When good things happen, you get to the front, you get control, you have to keep it. And that's what they're trying to do with Tanner Gray. He's in a good spot right now to do just that. He's got control, bottom lane, exactly where he wants to be. It looks like, from what we're hearing, all these trucks are going to pit in the next 5 to 10 laps.
Yeah.
So he can potentially lead the trucks down pit road.
And let me just tell you, Brad, that's not as easy to do. If you're running in a pack like this and decide to pit, you better get as far to the left right here on turn 4 as you can. Get way over to the left. And sometimes we see guys start to pit from the track itself, and it causes an accident coming to pit road. We'll keep our eye on that.
Guys, Lane Riggs is not giving up. That 34 truck, bright yellow, right there in the middle. Yes, he is.
He is in the middle of this swarm of bees, I would call it. And he is flying hard.
I sure would like this story to have a happy ending. To see him overcome all that he's been through today and get up there and get a good finish.
I was speaking earlier about control. Corey Heim lost control of this race through the pit cycles and everything that's happened. And he's
Daniel Elmer's up to 16th.
See him buried back there and right around that 15th position, 18th position.
Damage. Right, he's above the cut line right now, +3.
3 wide. See Caden Honeycutt dives to the bottom. Man, that's just very taxing on a driver to look up there and see all that mess.
See Luke Fenhouse in that pink and blue, silver, number 66 on the outside. Like 5 laps earlier. Yeah, trying to get Clearman leading him.
Parker pulled up in front without a lot of momentum. That's really going to check up that third lane.
Look at Gio move to the inside of Ryan. Just so much speed when you get the right lane at the right time.
I like that. He's going to get clear on that lane. The spot lane's going to recharge. Probably try to fill back in.
Now Roger Groove lost all of his dancing partners, losing spot after spot right up the middle.
So frustrating when those moves don't work for you.
So good when they do work. That feeling you get, yes, I knew that would work, and it did.
35 laps to go here from Talladega. Tanner Gray continues to lead over Chandler Smith. We'll step aside, but you won't miss a thing. They're going by side by side.
Fox side by side.
And Doug.
Imagine if we could tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Leave him! It's a mascot!
Oh, what's this? A fan has run out onto the field and he's not wearing pants. Do birds need pants? And the control room censored it. Oh.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Morning, guys.
Why is Jeb Bridges here?
I'm studying to be in a T-Mobile commercial. Teach me sometime, huh?
Oh, I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. It's the most pro iPhone yet.
So you can't teach that. Or can you? You can save up to 20% versus the other big guys. And save.
At T-Mobile, get iPhone 17 Pro on us. Plus, save up to 20% when you check the math.
Dad, this guy says that we act like Gillette Labs is some miracle, but it's just another razor?
Gillette Labs ain't a miracle, but it sure as heck ain't my old razor. It's Gillette's best shave. And with up to 30 shaves per cartridge, I'm spending less. Its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer.
And give you a fresh blade feeling time after time.
Time after time after time. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
Take on rounded rusted bolts with Craftsman Overdrive tools.
I'm gonna need that back.
Craftsman, what you build, builds you.
Put the work in.
Eagles, Vikings, then Commanders, Cowboys. It's a huge doubleheader Sunday on Fox. Check for the games in your area.
We are getting ready to crown a champion.
Championship weekend is coming.
Oh yeah, Tyler Tomasi's got a tire issue. Oh, the tire goes off. That's gonna be a caution.
Whether from the grandstands, the infield experience.
No caution yet, but it's gonna have to be.
This is your chance to witness history and make championship caliber memories for the whole family. NASCAR Championship Weekend.
Don't know what they're waiting for. He gets to pit road. Maybe the tire rolled off the racing surface.
Trouble for another playoff driver. Daniel Hemrick had damage, and we saw part of his tire come off on track as we welcome you back to the Craftsman Truck Series. This is another team, guys. They have had issue after issue.
Heavy damage to the left rear.
The main green at the moment.
I think Tony Breidinger hit
Can you
him
put
while he was slowing with that flat right rear.
Yeah, you see this right rear tire right here has delaminated for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but there's a carcass on the racetrack right now from this tire.
Well, he had damage, and I'm sure the fender just rubbed a hole in that tire. Heavy damage.
Big contact.
Tony Breidinger runs right into the back of him, sends him up the track. You see the carcass right there.
Yeah, I came rolling off that thing. I don't know how NASCAR hasn't seen that yet. To throw yellow.
Maybe it rolled off the track into the grass.
Must have cleared the track down into the grass and out of harm's way, maybe.
So we stay green.
No, I feel like
Tony got in the back of him really hard.
Yeah, it's gonna spell trouble for that Napa Auto Care.
Hemrick has some more damage
Both trucks will be in trouble.
after
And meanwhile,
wearing
we
the
talked
5
about
truck.
green flag pit stops.
Here's green flag pit
Caruth
stops.
on pit road just got his
Raja's
service.
pitting.
So this is a big part of this race. How you execute this green flag cycle, critical to your success. Getting a damage, getting a crash, Michael, you could be out of this. But also what you're seeing with Roger Groove, he hit it by himself.
Here they come.
He's got no drafting partners.
Yeah, there's the pack off turn 4.
Yeah, it wasn't good for Caruth.
here, you assume, but everybody will.
A few other guys.
Being by yourself in a truck, especially, really hurts your lap time. He's going to lose seconds upon seconds.
Yes, he's going to probably lose the main draft, but a lot of action on pit road. Fuel only stop.
Another thing you got to be careful on this last pit stop, Brad. You know you can't make a mistake. This is prime time. You can't make a mistake. Speed or slide through your pit, that could end your race.
Or not get enough fuel in it right here. We saw Caden Honeycutt's fuel right there struggle to get it.
A few guys pitted there. About like 5.
How long you need to sit in that pit box?
Yeah, so they know exactly how much fuel these trucks need. And so they count it with a timer to say 3, 4, 5 seconds. Here you see the rest of the pack pitting. Chandler Smith.
There's some of the more guys pitting.
There's Lane Riggs just behind him as they woe it up. And how difficult is that part of it? Just getting woed up and not getting a speeding penalty.
You're going from 190 mile an hour down to 55 mile an hour in one braking event. It's bumpy. These trucks don't handle that well. They're not made for slowing down. They're made for going fast.
You got to give it up for those guys, though, pitting right out of that pack. We didn't have any contact so far. Clean and green getting to pit road. Lane Riggs' team looks over that left front. They must be satisfied with it. They don't see the Goodyear letters rubbed off. Maybe he's in a good spot with that repair
for them. Yes.
Matt Crafton pulls into his box. You see Luke Fenhouse and the group of
Norm Benning top 20 ain't gonna happen.
Absolute chaos right now. We have trucks spread out over the entire distance of a 2.5 mile track as now the Chevy Brigade starts to pit.
Here comes the rest. Look at them shuffling down to pit road speed. Great job entering the pit road. Andres Perez really aggressive there. Good on braking. Does he get over? Yes.
Oh, wow, that was
44
close.
was tight.
So the McAnally Hilgeman Racing teammates there. Jack Wood goes from the lead into his pit box. Parker Kligerman, Tyler Ankrum.
Counting down the gas that they need in that 75 truck.
Taking a lot of fuel on that.
Remember, he stayed out.
Yes.
That meant he had to stop longer.
Because penalty for switching lanes on the restart, then sped on pit road during his pass through. Surprised he can even go fast enough to speed on pit road.
About to start blending together. You see this Ford pack led by Lane Riggs. He's in a great position.
They got momentum. They're going to go right around these trucks.
He's gonna rejoin.
All of these trucks are about to blend back into one big pack. Some of them were going 180 mile an hour. Well,
if they don't kill each other while trying to do it.
With a big run to the outside of Lane Riggs, track lane down to the bottom.
Yeah, I like where Corey's at right now. He's leading the pack with the most speed.
Bailey Curry has a speeding penalty.
To leapfrog, you see Connor Mozak throw a block on him. And they're running down Chandler Smith. This is the race for the lead right here.
Nathan Bird still has to pit.
Coming to the back of Chandler Smith. Chandler runs him up a little bit. That's going to check this whole field up.
Split the field. Corey Heim to the point.
You see Nathan Bird has stayed out. He is leading the race. But this will
And
be
Jack
the lead
Wood's in
as
second.
soon as Nathan pits.
Yeah, Nathan is just now down the backstretch. When he pits, he'll lose almost a full lap.
He's 14 seconds ahead of this group. You see him up there just ahead.
But this is going to be the
no, he's not.
here as soon as Nathan pits. Corey Heim with a big block on Luke Fenhouse. And we have not talked about Corey for a long time.
And Nathan Bird still has to pit.
And this is going to be intense. All this pushing and shoving is just going to ratchet up over the next 27 laps.
Corey Heim has led 6 laps today. He is back to the front. He has Luke Fenhouse in tow. He's running second. 26 laps.
Please go
to
side by
from
side.
Talladega.
If you don't, I'll fucking jump off a bridge. There you go.
When Ram killed the Hemi V8, people had opinions. We got it wrong, and we're fixing it. You hear that? That's our Hemi, and it's saying, I'm back. You want more? Buckle up. Ram's coming back to NASCAR. Let's go, baby. We're back in American motorsport. The Hemi's back. We ain't going anywhere.
Who's ready for a deal? Now you can order a footlong in the Subway app and get another for just $1. That's right, Subway MVP Rewards members. Just $1. Get your favorite sub plus 1. Subway. Eat fresh, feel good.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold
Looks like the
water,
pack is catching
filtered,
Nathan Bird anyway.
Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Is that him or no?
Keiko thought she was an insomniac.
He is not.
But actually,
And he has to pit
she
still.
was just a workaholic. You were made to take time off. We were made to save you time with easy-to-book packages. Expedia, made to travel.
How's
Damn.
that flu?
I got this. I don't got this.
You need Dayquil.
Yeah, they're catching him.
Power through your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. You do got this. Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching fever. Power through your flu medicine.
Got a great car, great team. Go execute. Fight for the end, no matter what happens. Today, being Victor Lane.
No, Nathan Bird's in the draft with one other truck. It's the 2 truck. Josh Rayum.
Nathan Bird in the 0-2 continues to lead, but this freight train is a-coming just 2 seconds back.
That'll be gone by the time they get to the back straightaway. This is a big draft, and they're letting down Nathan Bird, who's playing his cards right now, trying to stay out, catch a caution.
Yeah, bicycle racing, Peloton. Big group of drafters coming. Look how fast they're going to catch this pack.
Recommend Nathan just stay down to the bottom. Don't try to block. There'll be nothing good that could come from that, and he does just that.
See the race
Here comes
summary
Gio
there.
Ruggiero for the lead.
Today for 20
So they just passed him, Nathan Bird, who was the leader. I mean,
to go in this one.
he had a big lead. Oh man, they almost wrecked.
Contact. I think that was Corey LaJoy.
That was JJ Yaley.
Great save by both those guys.
Another near
Nobody
miss.
else.
We've seen as many of those as we've seen cautions today.
So Gio Ruggiero takes over the lead. He has led the most laps today, 22 and counting. He has been bad fast. Picked up stage number 2, won that. He is not in the playoffs. Guys, we talked about it. We talk about the playoff drivers, but it's anybody's race, and that's what makes NASCAR different than any other playoffs.
Absolutely, especially at Talladega. Anybody can win this race, but I'm looking at Gio Ruggiero, Corey Heim.
Racing into golden hour.
Executing that pit cycle. Both of them were in the teens when this cycle started, and they've executed now to be first and
I
second.
guess
They've
not
got a
really
great shot to
golden
win the
hour.
race.
Golden hour is usually more gold.
Pit stop was so fast they didn't get enough gas in there, and we won't know the answer to that until we get well into this thing. Remember, Brad,
they might not know the answer either.
and overtime is something that is certainly.
Yeah, 5-car breakaway. Oh, somebody went below the yellow line. He falls back to. Oh yeah, that was Josh Rayum, who was a lap car anyway.
Pushed him away. They got really chaotic in a second there, Michael.
Oh, someone's smoking. That's the 5. Norm Benning, he's on fire. Stop and get out. Stop and get out. Stop and get out. Stop and get out.
Yes, he did.
Stop and get out.
Is out for the 7th time
Come on.
today. Get it stopped.
Big fire.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Oh my God. Yeah, the fire extinguisher is working. Come on. Get out.
That's an onboard extinguisher.
Get out.
How does that work in that moment?
All right, he's out. Come on, hurry up though. Get away from it.
It's hot enough, and it was hot. He saw it go off.
Oh, he's on the ground.
Very quickly.
He's on the ground.
Remnants at the back of that truck, but good job, Price Spotter, getting him stopped. You see the NASCAR safety team got to him very quickly here. They're going to help Norm get out. Just a little bit of fire flashing back out there, but that was bad for a second there, guys.
Is he all right? No, it's still bad. He's on the ground.
53 years old. He's doing it because this is just what he loves. He's not going away. Just a scary scene for him.
Hope he's okay. That was a lot of flames and.
Probably should get him away from the car. This is not good.
Ambulances.
I don't know what the hell is happening.
Quickly. See, they're tending to him.
He was able to get out of the truck on his own under the door, which is a great sign.
This is a nightmare.
Are attending to
This is a nightmare situation.
Scary.
I'm terrified right now.
That was a big one too.
We'll hats off to our safety crew. They were there quickly. So was the ambulance. As you see, they are ready to load him up and take him to the infield care center.
Please be okay.
Norm's okay. Here you can see it kind of as it unfolded. A little smoke first and then a big fire. Usually that's an oil fire at the bottom of the engine.
I mean, he got out on his own, but
It's gonna burn
I'm just hoping he didn't have like a fucking heart attack. He's at that age. I mean,
just tremendous heat.
and I'm not even kidding when I say that. Like, he really is. He's at that age
right
where
through the shifter area.
that's a thing.
There's a little pad that absorbs fire retardant, but that's a lot of fire.
Got her stopped in a hurry. That was a good sign.
Why they continue to tend to Norm Benning. We'll step aside.
I'm terrified.
When Ram killed the Hemi V8, people had opinions. We got it wrong, and we're fixing it. You hear that? That's our Hemi, and it's saying, I'm back. You want more? Buckle up. Ram's coming back to NASCAR. Let's go, baby. We're back in America's motorsport. The Hemi's back. We ain't going anywhere.
I mean, it's not necessarily the worst fire I've seen, but it's just the worst, like, it's one of the worst, like, just he got out, seemed fine, and then went on the ground.
Drive tools. I'm gonna need that back. Craftsman. What you build, builds you. Working.
The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor tracks your glucose in real time. And over time, it can help lower your A1C. This is progress. Learn more and try for free at freestylelibre.us.
Dad, I'm a genius. I figured out how to make us penguins fly.
That's going to be tricky without wings.
Exactly. That's why I've got Red Bull. It gives you wings. All we have to do is drink it.
And how?
Come on,
No,
Dad,
I don't
just
care about
drink
any of
it.
that. I just want him to be okay. That's really all I care about.
Why? It's 40 degrees below. Do you think we're standing here for fun? Red Bull.
Nah, there's a worse fire I've seen.
Big dinner box, 8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Big dinner box, 8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Everybody wins. Get what you want, get what you need with a big dinner box. Only from the hut.
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, La playa awaits.
Today on FS1, Flash Jr. and the Blue Jays fought back to even the series.
The Brent Raymer fire. That one is scary.
Game 5, the ALCS today on FS1.
Start your Saturday strong with Big Noon. Explosive duo Bryce.
Here, I'm about to
Underwood,
post the link in
Justice
chat. This
Ainsley,
one's
Michigan
crazier.
against Washington. That's at the Big House. It all starts at 10 a.m. Eastern with Big Noon kickoff live from Provo, Utah. Then it's Washington, Michigan. It's only on Fox. And we welcome you back.
You know, that one's just, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen on live TV. The Jordan Anderson one. This right here is kind of a close fucking second. Like, I'm terrified.
Documented that damage on the right and the left side of his truck. It's too much to continue. Another playoff contender is out.
Is he okay? Like, what's...
For sure, he was in position at multiple times.
Is he...
And some things just didn't go his way. As we see
Is he alright? Like...
Yeah, Chandler Smith, Lane Riggs.
They're just ignoring.
So Tyler Ankrum all come to pit road and some other trucks as well.
Maybe surprised by this.
Yeah,
fucking
maybe
insane.
With Lane with his issues, maybe they want to check and make sure everything's good on that left front again. And do you put on a set of tires that you're losing your track position?
I really don't
Yeah,
care
Chandler
about
Smith looked like he's put on
the race
more
right now. I
tires
care if he's a
race
fucking
here.
okay.
Tyler Ankrum,
You
he's
know?
putting on at least right sides.
Yeah, I like this. Why not? I mean, if you're going to come to pit road, you might as well have those tires. I know it doesn't make much of a difference here at Talladega, but when you're really juking and jiving in the draft trying to make ground, just that confidence that your tires are fresher maybe helps a little bit.
Saw Raja Karuth, another one of those that came down pit road.
Raja had lost the draft, so this caution was timely for him to get back in the game. Lane is checking his toe. He must not like the way that thing's driving necessarily.
I think when they made contact with the wall, I heard some comments him saying that it was steering just a little bit differently. Maybe that's part of his tire wears issues with the left front as well.
I think they checked it and said we're okay.
A lot of hustle to try to get him back out there.
There's some more relief. One more time here. More relief. So you can see the shininess on the
I mean, I guess he's all right, didn't he? That's what Daryl Waltrip said. I guess he's all right, didn't he?
Been rubbing a bit.
So they did load up Norm Benning in the back of the ambulance. As soon as we have an update, we will certainly get it to you. But
all right, well, thanks for at least addressing it.
Very scary. You see the jet dryers out on the racetrack.
And he got into the ambulance. I don't know if they stretchered him in there or fucking what.
Or oil dry and blow it off. So we got a few minutes here of cleanup. A lot of work for the track crew here.
Yeah, we're talking speeds upwards of 190 miles an hour. You've got to make sure the surface is perfectly ready for racing to resume.
Well, it has been an unbelievably difficult day for Lane Riggs and his team. Let's hear from his crew chief. Caitlin?
Yeah, Jamie, to your point, it's been all hands, all on deck, all day.
All right.
For this
Well,
team,
I guess
the crew chief.
Norm Benning would want us to move on, right?
And now, how do you feel about this final step?
Jordan Anderson actually tweeted, man, had flashbacks watching that one. Big fires like that are always scary to see. Hope Norm's all right.
Trying to cross all the T's, dot all of our I's, try and keep tires on it, and just give him a shot here at the end just to salvage a good finish. We don't need anything crazy. We're just trying to get to the end of this thing. So, been doing a good job, making some good moves, and he's still learning on these speedways here. So, we're just going to get to the end, see what it holds for us at the end of these 85 laps.
Good luck to you the rest of the way. It's been a battle of attrition for this third.
I mean, what I was seeing, like, they're just kind of ignoring the horror I just saw on my TV. Like, I saw him get out, he went to the ground, and a shit ton of fucking crew members are all working on him. Like, and they're ignoring that. Like,
so just
I can't, like, get over that. Like, I can't just, like, ignore that.
Green, that's Corey Heim. That means he is advanced to the championship.
An old man, too. Like, that's an old man.
And the drivers highlighted in yellow, those are championship contenders hoping to punch their ticket.
And there was a big yellow box with all of Lane Riggs' issues today that we saw there. And it started when he went to go qualify, and the team made a unapproved adjustment, stood on the splitter in NASCAR's eyes, and didn't allow them to qualify, and then just avoided. I mean, he did such a fantastic job of keeping that truck under control and keeping it in contention when he was involved in that big near wreck.
Yeah, the composure you have to have right now if you're Lane Riggs.
They're not talking about it because it's bad news.
This team's being tested for all the resiliency they have.
No, if it was really bad, they would.
They're a championship threat if they can get there, but they have to survive this round. And Talladega's throwing everything he can throw at them.
Meanwhile, up front, Gio Ruggiero, this is the most laps he has ever led in a race. He's led 28 and counting, and he could lock up Rookie of the Year by the end of this one, guys, and deservedly so. It's been an incredible run for this rookie.
And if you're worried his position, he's got a teammate right behind him, too. The Tricon Garage, 11 and 17 are teammates, so trying to make that count as well.
And then there's Tanner Gray lurking as well, separated by Ben Rhodes. If you're worried about Corey Heim, has he led any laps?
I'm not worried about Corey Heim. I'm worried about Norm Benning.
That makes everyone.
All right, well, I guess we're going to go back racing.
Got 11 laps in the lead.
I mean, I'm fucking concerned as hell right now, but I guess it's my job to fucking. As the streamer, I guess it's my job to just call the race anyway. Alright, you know, fucking
the laps led, the top 5,
gonna do it.
The top 10. This guy is he's got so many stickers, wind stickers on his roof that they didn't have enough room, so they're double stacking them now.
And they're on the other side, the passenger side.
If that was a hashtag, that one would be called winning problems.
You know what? Another great stat is out of all 3 of the top series in NASCAR, he is the only racer without a DNF in 2025. None.
Michael, how you gonna say that? This guy, we had 15 laps to go at Talladega. Too soon, Michael. Too soon. If something happens to this poor guy, we're all pointing a finger at you, Michael.
Well, I'm gonna point at a joke because
it's gonna be 15 laps to go when they go back green.
Over here is giving some great stats, but that's not the one I want to hear right now on Corey Heim.
Well, he didn't hear me.
He didn't hear
He won't know.
It's called the announcer's curse if I've ever heard one. But Corey's done a great job. You can't take anything away from him for sure. But there is a lot of laps left at Talladega. We still have not made it.
Norm Benning is now number 4 on trending on Twitter.
And I have a suspicion that this race will not go green flag to the end of the next
definitely not.
15 laps.
I couldn't agree with you anymore. I think we're going to see more cautions and more action and more drama.
He's taken to the care center. I think he's alive. I don't think he's dead. I'm just... Well, maybe if he had a fucking heart attack, I don't know. That's one thing I considered.
We're hopeful that we can see this all the way through with some great racing.
We got about an hour left of sunset of sun.
6:55 would be the darkness rule, that sunset
6:55.
It expires 2 to go, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Plenty more time to get this race in. The pace truck is off. As the leader crosses the line, we've reached our Craftsman. 15 laps to go.
All right.
Gio Ruggiero out front. Corey Hunt
back green.
Behind him, his teammate on the outside. It's Ben Rhodes and Luke Fenhouse.
Ben Rhodes gets quite the hop on that restart that he wanted. Maybe Luke can close.
I didn't say it green or sunset time.
The stop's going to roll too, Michael. Here you see it just starting the truck. The first car's clear, the second truck's about.
Well, I mean, no, that is true. He did get out under his own power.
Just scattering everywhere as these tires and the aerodynamics.
I mean, that is objectively true. He did get out under his own power, but then got to the ground. You know, should have added that.
Looking truck that number 99 is.
Got to the ground, and then we never fucking saw him again.
It not only looks fast, Brad, it is fast.
And that move was set up by the center of turns 1 and 2. The third truck in line on the bottom. Tanner Gray was not able to stay tight to his 2 teammates. They lost their energy. It all stacked up in the high line to take the lead.
Luke Fenhouse doing just an amazing job there. First time seeing Talladega Superspeedway ever.
Now, Corey LaJoy, look at Ty Majeski's back in the heat. Look at this.
Look at the damage. It is flapping all over the place.
Fuck Ben Rhodes, by the way.
I told you he
Luke
could run
Fenhouse in second.
He's there. His crew chief Joe Shear believed that he's in the spot. Second in the outside lane here. Ty Majeski, you see all the damage. That's called bear bond. It's on the hood of that truck. It's meant to kind of glue it together. It works really well until you get to about 190 mile an hour. As you can see, it's not working quite so well now.
The draft just makes everything go crazy, doesn't it? Shows you how violent that air is and how much it has to do with the way these trucks handle them and how fast they go.
By the way, that last green flag run before the Norm Benning fire was about 16 minutes.
The deepest into a season, they've gone winless.
They are in a good spot right now with those teammates.
Luke's given great teammate 66 and 99. Like you said, teammates working very well together.
There's JJ Haley. He's in 11th.
Never been at a drafting track, never been here, never saw it. The only way to learn it
Daniel
is
Hummer's out of the race.
simulation. iRacing, Brad. He didn't even get practice today. Just a lap of qualifying, and that's it.
And he's got to pretty good. He's got to be really careful with this pushing.
He was my win pick.
You cannot lock bumpers in the trucks. You can bounce and push, but you can't lock up. NASCAR will be watching that closely as we wind these laps down.
Sometimes what you don't know works for you, Michael. I think that might be the case here with Luke. He doesn't know any better than to not push. And his teammate Ben Rhodes, his truck takes a push very well right now.
But he's a very talented young short track racer from Wisconsin. He knows exactly what to do when he gets behind the wheel of anything, and he's proven that right now. Very, very talented young racer.
I'll tell you what I'm looking at right now is Gio Ruggiero, Michael, in third place. He's got 2 teammates behind him. You got to think at any moment here, they're ready to strike, jump to the outside of the 66, and take the lead. I'm waiting for that moment to happen.
You can see right there, he's listening to you, Brad. He wants
12 to go. Coming to 11 laps to go. Ben Rhodes, the leader.
In line until a couple of laps to go before you make that move. As you see,
Connor Mozak steps out of line and can fall back.
Yeah,
This type of racing, in my opinion, Michael, is eat or beat. If you don't make a move when you have an opportunity to make it, you might not get another chance to make it.
This is craziness. You can see them all thinking about that popping out to the outside up there toward the front. Ben Rhodes is
big push. This is going to give Gio Ruggiero a great chance for third place. You see how the front two have gotten far ahead.
Guys, the bright yellow truck, that Love's truck, he's in the top 10. Lane Riggs is digging.
I'm watching the race, Jamie, and I'm looking at the points as they run right now, and it's just crazy how tight everything still is. We know how close it was coming into the day, but Lane has recovered, putting himself in a position
10 to go.
Be in that top 4.
So is Rajah Cruz. He had that bad pit stop through the green flag cycle, had to lift for the Daniel Hemrick wreck, lost the lead pack. That last yellow really put him back in contention. He scored a lot of stage points today, and now he's back in the top 10.
That yellow truck on the bottom there, about 9th or 10th. That's a great story. Lane Riggs is just hanging right in there. First time it's probably felt like a normal race to him all day long for the last few laps.
And you know that truck doesn't feel good. That steering is not right.
Chris Wright in the 16 right behind those guys. He's doing a
Fuck
nice
Ben
job.
Rhodes. He better not win.
One of his few starts here. There's a lot of good stories up toward the front, just like we always see at Daytona and Talladega.
So, Brad, going back to your Tricon Garage, guys, when is the right time to make the move?
Well, what I don't like what I'm seeing here is the outside's about to form again. And if you're on the inside, what you don't want to do is get trapped, which is when the outside lane actually boxes into the bottom. Now you can't make a move. The outside lane is about 5 to 6 rows back, has been where it's hovering. The Tricon trucks are all the way back to the 5th row. So when it gets to the 15 truck, they're going to be one of their last opportunities to make a move here. You see it's hovering right at that 15 truck.
I think what you'll see too, Jamie, is if one of those trucks on the outside does get a run up toward where Gio is, he will probably whip out and use their momentum to try to get the lead. Watch for him to go high. Once the 77, that outside lane gets to him.
3rd, 4th, and 5th truck, that's who we're talking about. Tricon Garage. When do they make that move to duck out and try to get ahead of those ThorSport teammates ahead of them?
Yeah, the easy way to look at this is a 2-on-3. The first two are teammates, 3rd, 4th, and 5th are teammates. They have the ability to really jump them here if they don't wait too long. You see the 77 truck has gotten into a position where he can box out the 15. That limits the opportunities for the 17 to really take advantage.
Matt Mills down low on the track. I think he got a little bit loose and went down there to correct it.
Yeah, one car was on the apron.
Those playoff drivers kind of migrating toward the front of the field here late. All the teams that have a couple who had some issues.
Someone
with the race.
pitting. It's Parker. Parker Clearman is pitting.
For Ben Rhodes hasn't
about to come lap somebody else.
Hasn't led a lot of laps.
Maybe not.
But to be up front right now,
All right, no, there they are.
7 laps to go.
Just have to worry. I just with bated breath, I'm thinking it's going to be any second. I keep seeing the 17, like you said, pop his nose out. Big pushes from Riheim.
3 wide there.
Oh my God.
JJ Yaley thought about it.
Didn't like what he felt. Was able to squeeze back in.
Oh, look at Tanner Gray got really loose right there on the bottom lane into turn 3. These trucks are really trimmed out. They're holding on.
Look how tight things are in the front. Wow. Big push there by Majeski onto the back of Corey LaJoie in the 77.
Just incredible.
JJ Yaley's 49 years old. He doesn't look like it.
Off of one another.
Yes, and these trucks are not handling very well right now. They're all over the place. And they've only had, like I said, a foot, maybe 2 foot of distance, and they need that room. The trucks are moving that much.
You listen, you say feet, Jamie, and they're using their feet to drive these things as much as they are their hands. They've got to make sure that they have enough gas to make sure the gaps are perfect. So if they do get a chance to make a move, they can take advantage of it.
Let's go. Let's make that move.
This is happening right now. Coming to 5 to go at Talladega.
At this point, I'm wondering what Corey Himes thinking. If he was in Gio Ruggiero's spot leading those Tricon trucks, would he make the move now? He can't communicate with him.
Here goes J.J. Yaley to the top. He's going to try to get in the lead of that group.
You guys used to be able, Brad, to talk to your spotter, and your spotter could go talk to another spotter and get on each other's radios. You guys used to talk to one another.
Absolutely. And NASCAR rules do not allow the drivers to talk to each other now during the race.
Raja pops up there. He gets something done.
Ankrum goes with them.
The second lane is right for a move with the right truck leading it. Raja's had a lot of speed today and made some great moves.
Oh, damn. Ankrum almost wrecked.
Spins out in front of J.J. Yaley.
Holy cow, this is crazy. Look at that momentum he lost. But
coming to 4 to go.
Right behind him.
That's going to kill Raja Caruth's run.
Here comes Ankrum, though. Let's go, Raja.
So much movement mid-pack here as Ben Rhodes has got a
Yeah, just brazy.
holding a pretty wheel up front.
Remember, most of these trucks did not put new tires on them for the pit stop. So these tires are worn out and they are feeling it.
Lane Riggs did, and that yellow truck to the inside. Can he take advantage of it? He's got Chris Wright behind him in that 16. You need all the help you can get.
The time to Jesse, we heard from his crew chief. They are in survivor mode.
Well, they're surviving.
Right now, they sure are.
They're surviving and thriving.
Fuck Ben Rhodes. Someone pass him. Pass this bitch.
What about the veteran Matt Crafton? His time there in the lead draft. He's seen all this before. See if Matt can make a move here late. I really like waiting, Brad. I think that if Gio can just peel off the gas, get this back bumper to the front bumper of Corey, and time it properly, those two can go somewhere.
3 laps left.
I'm not a good neither is Corey Ibe. He says, let's go. It's time.
Corey LaJoy's only behind him.
Is it Heim time? Is it?
Here we go. Ben Rhodes is going to try to cover this move.
Damn.
Luke Fenhouse has to stay on the bottom. Too much speed and energy with that run.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is where it gets really dangerous.
Here comes Corey Heim. It might be Heim time. It might be Heim time once again. I'm fucking stupid. That was Gio Ruggiero in the lead, but Heim time is right behind him.
On the outside, led the most laps today. He's got his teammate Corey Heim behind him, going up against the teammates on the inside from Thorsport.
That outside lane only has a limited opportunity to make the move. Really only about 1 or 2 laps by the looks of it.
The push is
2 to go.
Brad, can they make it back to the white?
I don't know.
They waited a long time to make it.
Oh, there goes Ben Rhodes! And Luke Fenhouse is around.
Yellow's
Caution.
No damage.
Caution comes out.
Oh, wow. The push is just getting too short. Yeah, the trucks could just not take it anymore.
That was about an 11.5-minute green flag run there. And we're going to have overtime.
There wasn't a lot of carnage.
It did get dummy stupid.
Both of these trucks. But Ruggiero is going to get the lead. So the 66, Luke Fenhouse. Here's the on the replay.
I don't think Ben Rhodes is done, but he's not going to win.
Exit of turn 2, and the truck just can't take it. Tanner Gray's going to get in the back of Luke Fenhouse in the
he didn't hit anything, right?
Both these trucks spin out, but amazing. Nobody else is in this crash.
Yeah. Tanner Gray gives a bit of a bump to the back of the 66. Dawson Sutton, you saw back there in the 26 running inside the top 10. He gave enough gap to Gray that they made it through. These pushes, just, we saw it coming. I mean, that's all you can say. You know it's going to happen.
Let's listen to Ben Rhodes' radio.
I don't know how many times I have to lead one of these races with 2 to go and you just push sideways on the edge of the corner. That was literally all that reinforced. I know we're trying to win it, but you can't do that.
Well, he's got the rookie too. His first time ever doing it. And Luke, you guys gave him all the props. He was doing all the right things.
Yes, he was. And you know, I just love what Brad said. Push me, push me, push me. Why'd you push me so hard? You pushed me too much. Where is the line, Brad? I mean,
nobody really knows until you know when there's a crash. And, you know, Luke got into him a little bit earlier than I think Ty was able to hold on to it. You know, maybe another 100 foot later, and his truck is able to hold that when they get to the straightaway. But you don't know that until that, unfortunately, an accident happens.
Yeah, off the corner, you talked about the tires being worn out. handling going away and getting that bump off the corner. It was just more than the truck would handle. Ben couldn't have done a thing. It didn't matter what he did. He was toast.
Yeah, you know, when you come to Talladega, the teams make choices on how to find speed, and the easiest one to make is to take away all the grip and in exchange for that, get all the speed you can get. The problem is when you're taking a push, you need grip. And we just crossed whatever threshold of grip that truck had to offer, and around it went.
Well,
NASCAR overtime, boys.
Yeah.
Talked about the fuel.
Yeah, these guys
2-lap shootout. Here takes the white flag. Next flag ends the race.
3 flag laps in a row here.
Caution prior to the white flag cause restart. Y'all know it. Unlimited attempts.
we'll see. The most important stat there, Jamie, with a 2-lap shootout, if the leader takes the white flag, the next flag ends the race. But if before that, we have, and they highlighted it in yellow, unlimited attempts. We're going to go at this until dark.
As viewers, we love that. Brad, as a driver.
Now, if you're leading and they say, oh, we're going to do this again, like, no, you got one shot at it. Give me the win. But that's not the rule.
Well, I tell you, as a fan, I think it's fun, but I'm a competitor, and I'm so tired. I'm nervous. You know, I want to see this thing go 2 laps and may the best man win.
And we want to see it end under green. Nobody wants to see a race under caution, and that's their attempt at that. Well, we're kicking things off here this weekend, but plenty more action to come. Xfinity Series qualifying, Cup Series qualifying. Brad Keselowski will jump on board and be part of that. We've got the Xfinity race 4 p.m. on CW and the Cup Series race coming at you 2 Eastern on NBC. And guys, it's the first time since 2000 that all 3 races are on network TV. So
big weekend at Talladega.
Easy for everybody to tune in, tell your friends about it, and enjoy a great weekend of racing from Talladega.
This has been a great race so far. A lot of fun, a lot of action. Talladega never ceases to amaze me with the things that happened. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next.
Just appreciate your energy, and I can tell how much you love this stuff. It's really cool to be able to sit here with a 6-time winner at Talladega, a guy that's going to give himself a chance to win on Sunday, and share it with all the viewers that have tuned into Fox here at Talladega to be able to hear your expertise and your energy for this sport.
Thanks, Michael. I love the Truck Series. I always have. I'll tell you, part of me thinks the trucks are the hardest ones to race at this. You know, the way these trucks move around is so much different than the other 2 series. The way that the trucks will just kind of wag back and forth, they're not made to go this speed at all. And you can really see that these drivers are just doing everything they can just to make a lap. So when you turn up the intensity and you're already this close to that limit, a lot of stuff can happen, and I think we're going to see that as we go back green.
I need to brag on Brad Keselowski. He was the team owner in this series for about 10 years. 6 current drivers in the Cup field drove for Brad Keselowski Racing. Pretty incredible as we take a look at what we're about to see next week. Michael Waltrip, you know all about Martinsville.
We're going to see the same type of action, only we're going to take about 100 miles an hour off of it. Yes. So there's going to be even more contact racing when we go to Martinsville for the regular season finale.
You know, for fans at home, a lot of people will ask me, what makes, being a race car driver in NASCAR so hard? And that's a perfect example. This week we're at Talladega, 2.6 mile track. The trucks are going 190 mile an hour. You got to use the draft. You got to use strategy and tactics. Next week we go to the slowest track on the circuit. Top speed is around 130 mile an hour, and these trucks will be going about 60 mile an hour tops through the corner. Using a lot of brakes, got to take care of your tires. Just a totally different challenge next week at Martinsville. And if you're going to win the championship, you better be good at both of them.
And by the way, 2 weeks ago, we were at the Roval, Brad. So
yes,
talk about
road
a
course,
crazy
yes.
3-race stretch for these drivers.
Yeah, a lot of different disciplines of driving. You got to be good at every one of them to win this championship.
I think my favorite stories of the day so far is the guy running in 4th position, Ty Majeski. All he's been through back in 9th, Lane Riggs. We've talked about that all day. They've just overcome adversity. And right now, both of them find themselves within 10 points of the 4th position in points. And currently, Caden Honeycutt holds that spot down. Another guy that's just done a great job all day long getting all he can.
Yeah, 6 playoff drivers in the top 10. This thing's not over yet, though.
Certainly not. Just keep in mind, 6 of the last 7 here at Talladega were won with a last lap pass. Maybe we'll see it today. I don't know. Gio Rogero's been so strong, and he leads him here.
This will be interesting here, Jamie. We're going to come to the choose here very quickly. Gio Rogero, Corey Heim teammates. Do they pick together? Do they split apart?
A lot of conversation going on that radio, isn't there?
Yes. Let's see what's going to happen.
Some of
chooses this orange box
choose right here.
They're staying glued together on the bottom.
Outside lane's going to put the Spire trucks. Be Corey LaJoy, Rajah Caruth. Then rows 1 and 2 in the outside lane. Tanner Gray as well.
Chandler Smith taking the high road. The rest of the field chooses it up here. Man, my heart is beating. This is going to be incredible.
Yeah, it is.
I like one overtime. Let's get back to the white flag and decide who's going to win this race. What do you like, Brad? Top lane, bottom lane? Who's going to win?
I like Gio Rogero and that 17 truck is. He's got the advantage. The Spire trucks have pushed really well. Rajah Caruth, Corey LaJoy. This is going to get interesting. Like I always say on speedway tracks, it's usually the third one in each lane that's going to dictate which lane prevails. So the third truck on the bottom lane, Ty Majeski, the third truck in the top lane, Tanner Gray. How well they're able to stay connected to the front two is probably going to determine the winner of this race.
But look at the third truck on the bottom lane. He's got a mess on his hands.
All right.
The air bond is falling off.
Got a lot of damage.
Getting ready for overtime.
He's not going to be a truck that can lead this race. Can he be the truck that pushes someone to victory lane?
They got to feel like it's a win right now. If they can finish where they're running fourth right now,
Gio Rogero.
just based on everything they've been through.
They would like him to call the dark rule right now.
Yes.
Let's just call this a day. We did a nice job of recovering, and we're in a position to go to Martinsville and be a part of the story there.
I think we have a solid half an hour.
Gio Rogero hasn't won a race before.
What they really want is get this 1 lap in, 2 laps in, 1 lap minimum.
6 playoff drivers in the top 10. And then you have Gio
right.
Rogero looking for his first career.
Going back
win.
green.
He leads this one with Corey LaJoy on the outside. This is NASCAR overtime. Our first attempt here.
Here we go.
Will be a green-white checker.
Green flag.
Stay caution-free.
Nice hop there behind. You saw him really pull up on the back of Gio.
2 laps to go. Gio Rogero and Corey LaJoy on the front row. Rajah Caruth with a push. Corey Heim with a better push.
Ty Majeski. That's going to bring the bottom lane back forward.
Majeski was slow on the start, but like you said, Brad, he's closed in now, right on the back of Heim. Can he shove Heim into Rogero?
Oh my God.
I think he did just that.
Perfect timing, right on the entry, just before the entry of turn 3 here.
Gio needs to tuck it over a little bit. You don't want to leave that gap on the bottom.
Coming to the white flag.
Here
we go.
7 and the 7 in the top lane, the big push.
Coming out of turn 4, they make their way through the tri-oval.
White flag is in the air. And one more time around at Talladega.
Big run for Corey LaJoy on the outside.
Final lap, Gio Rogero, his dog.
Gio Rogero never won a race in the Truck Series. Corey Heim right behind him, giving him a good push.
Nice push there by Heim off turn 2.
Corey Heim's going to have a very difficult decision to make here. Does he stick with his teammate or does he chase the record book? Because he's going to get him into turn 3 with the lead.
Look at Majeski.
Here we go. Here comes Corey LaJoy.
Second inside, 10 wins on this
I don't think it's going to be enough.
He stays tucked up with his teammates right now.
On the final turn.
Good push on the outside.
Getting a good run. Nope. Gio Rogero is going to win his first NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race. There's no caution. I don't know why I did that.
Starts P1, finishes P1.
And he totally threw the block on Heim that pushed Heim up the tree. Did it perfect timing. He was able to hold him off because of that wonderful block. Great job coming to the checkered by Gio.
Corey Heim made his move to try to get the win, but just not enough. A little bit too little too late.
What a fun day of racing, man.
Such a great place, so many opportunities, and now we see another first-time winner here. Gio Ruggiero wins the Love's RV Stop 225. We'll hear from him next.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get the new.
There's about a minute and 52 second green flag run to end the
Is
race.
this big enough? We should have music. Lights,
Yeah.
banners. I mean, you gotta feel it.
That was like you literally, yeah. Could have maybe even gone for the win.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible new iPhone 17
Raja finished 9th.
on the best network. No more coffee for Zoe.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. In unpredictable conditions, pack layers, both for your body and your beer. Bush. Head for the mountains.
Take on rounded rusted bolts with Craftsman Overdrive tools. I'm gonna need that back. Craftsman, what you build, builds you. Put the work in.
Stop wasting your time with impossible to clean messes. Leave it to the pros.
I can't take it anymore.
Don't worry, we got you covered.
Thanks, National Maintenance Supply.
Jump into a Jeep this fall. Over 200 vehicles and sweet deals here at Burdick Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Come lease a new 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee Altitude X 4x4. Just $299 a month. Buyers can save up to $87.50 off MSRP with bonus cash. Or get 4.9 for 72 financing during the Jeep Driving a Fall event. Certified pre-owned too.
Super selection and savings at Burdick Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram at Drivers Village.
Ryan Phelps is calling all first-time car buyers. We currently have the strongest first-time buyer program ever. Our program requires no cosigner and zero credit. Good interest rates on vehicles up to $26,000, often with less than $500 down. No credit, no cosigner, good rates, amazing dealer. Ryan Phelps Auto, located in Auburn, Phoenix, Sodus, and soon to be Rome, with an A+ reputation and nearly 300 vehicles. First-time buyers, let's go and see why everyone is buying from Ryan.
National Maintenance is now hiring. We offer services for commercial businesses and residential properties. Full and part-time positions with flexible hours are available in Fayetteville, Syracuse, and Auburn. Call today at 315-253-3017.
And you never forget your first win. Gio Ruggiero picks up the checkered flag. He burned it down. What a moment for him.
Here's Gio
He's
Ruggiero.
never been in a truck before Daytona this year, and now I would say he's Rookie of the Year as he gets his first career win.
Yes, a very impressive feat for Gio Ruggiero. You are a winner at Talladega in the NASCAR Truck Series. How does that feel?
It feels great. I'm so thankful to be here. Just super thankful for all the guys on the 17 truck. You know, they worked their ass off, and they definitely brought the best piece today. We showed it in qualifying and there throughout the race. We definitely had the fastest piece. So just thanks for everybody at Toyota and everybody who supports me. It's great to win a race with my mom and dad here as well.
Congratulations. Enjoy this one. Gio Ruggiero, the big winner here in Talladega. Tom.
Love that.
Here with Lane Riggs. Lane, that's a championship run right there. He overcame so many obstacles all day to get a fifth place run. Yeah, I'm just glad that it was in one piece. I know Chandler gave me a pretty bad push getting in the corner down there. We both wrecked. You know, just so glad that wasn't a day ender. Big thank you to
Lane
everybody.
Riggs +3 right now.
Shotgun on the field. Went to the back a few times. Just at there at the end was just trying to be patient, hold that bottom, hoping the top would break up, and it did. So really bummed that we didn't get any stage points. We're not quite the position we want to be in, but it's a lot better than it could have been. Lane Riggs brings her in fifth. Jamie?
Very impressive run. So Lane Riggs, 6 points below the cut line. So not terrible. Going to a place that you expect him to run well at the short track.
Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to end this right here. It was a fun day today. I enjoyed the race, but I really just hope Nolan Benning is all right. That's mainly what I'm still thinking about right now. Really haven't gotten any update. So, yeah. I mean, I'll probably keep you all updated on the fucking community posts if I see anything. But, yeah, this fucking sucks that even happened. But congrats to Gio Rogerio on his first win. Doesn't deserve for that to be overshadowed by, you know, like he deserves recognition for that. So, yeah. Congrats to him. And I will be live tomorrow. What time is the green flag?
Congratulations, Gio Rogerio is officially a winner.
We are getting ready to crown a champion. Championship weekend is coming back to the desert. Let's get this party started. 4 title races in 3 days means there will be a buzz in the air all weekend long.
4:10. So 3:10 local time for them.
This is your chance to witness history and make championship talented memories for the
So yeah.
NASCAR championship.
Alright, I'm going to end this shit right here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace out.